Howza? Ede madam ma oba so ado atapo ama me na ene ebedi nkomo pa ye opani kase bi wa ha. Howza mun tapo double tap ebedi nkomo. Howza oba so na ado nsa boso ama me na yedi nkomo kakra. Ene mi opani kase bi munum se na Sunday. Ochina Monday inti me on se me my life me my life when me say ba ni patitru bi amanya no won a me ni bedidi nkomo ye betwetwe nkomo no ono ene na mu beti etu aboba me brofo ameka enipa na amanya no ne no ono wonka onye Ghana ni o oye Nigeria ni a wata UK ache papa ono na ni bedi nkomo enti ene mu amote brofo no mumra I said, more autism, Munina, Mumma joining. Echo, on so crowd the medical fraud that and Timumra. Why, Miss Lama? Why? And Miss Lama, Oba, so I know what double tap for me. And then me wo otitru bi wa ha me pikino ni na oye Nigeria ni me medical bo ni nsam ni bia wakeka no yeah enti na ye nwadu pa.
So you can see what they did to us. You got to see what they did to us. You got to see how they built these and they put these structures on top and they dug holes.
Me say
what they call they crit.
Ohun ni say da bia ase me kan nsam bi onti ase. Ohun ni say ase etu oboba listen me din oboni different odo obeba me dey ba platform me so me before me per say like your ball likes so up to 100. Near Kobe 50,000 at least any probably 100 start here near Baswa me some be huno and you know and then move over church and some ye be sure there be 30 minutes per na makoda because munum say o kira me kodwuma intermediate Sunday kwa dem me madwuma abuso me say Baswa na watapo ma me why me sremo a osu misram. Hey, thank you, love. Thank you, love. Mu obi a send me here, me am do for me. Aha. Dabi. Enti abusu misram a. Oba na do nsabo so mun tap double tap. Ene mi wo onumonyamfo bi e bedi nkomo ya. Abra sika abra we dey me pa chow abra enen de anya oda wadaruma mi wo papa kase bi a oye Nigeria ni wasua de adalmu ene me se samosi mente brofo ene mo beti ado ene mo beti mi brofo na meka no me se mo beti enje wusa me sra wo baso a bosoma me why Let me yaka quantum. Let's so me can you say ni. Gracia Potami. Ah, and I still can you. Daddy Lumba can you. Because I say, what can you? I will say, Mr. Obaso, I don't have to for my wife, Mr. Lama. Ibidi Boga Pio, Ibidi Boga Cancia, Boga. Ah, I will say, and never see a never breathe. Say there be a catch him say always bet him. Yeah. Do you have any work for me? Please. Work, I dear work. I love you, baby. Or see, do you have work? I don't have work. Which work? And then you be strand here. Nipa na yeah all bad or entrepreneur. He build himself in the community or was strand here or in Nigeria ni. He got a lot and he move it here move it here some. And nipa 100 amas you say obia antapo obia double tap ni ensu there. And nipa na me de neighbors no. Or see who is coming. Nipa ntinu nipa no onu nie me ba be serve no answer me prese or me prese onu basu yes or so dada me invite no his name is he's a wonderful man. And today I'm not speaking Ghanaian language because I have this special man here and I will invite him. His name is Bisdev. He's a Nigerian man, Nigerian international man from Nigeria. Yeah, I mean, a lot. And me say, "I move to me, bro. For a lot, bro. For ma, I'm macro, weba. And see, do baby. Now more be so mu. Who does he do? How does he do? He's a talented Nigerian man, young man. He's an entrepreneur. He got his own business. He lived in the UK for about 19 years. And he's going to tell us what Africans, how we've lost and how we, I don't know, I will tell you. When he comes, you people will hear him. So don't worry, I'm going to play his video, 1 or 2 video. Then I invite this man to the platform. He's a big man and he got a big platform. And you know, he's here and we're going to welcome this man. He did so many videos. And I'll play one of his video for you people to welcome him. This is one of his video. So this is one of his video.
The UK is a trap. This message isn't for everyone. But if you've been a migrant in the UK for more than 10 years, listen carefully. The UK is a trap. And the worst part is, it looks like comfort. Now, you've done everything that the system asked of you. You've got the mortgage you pay for the rest of your working life. You've got the passport. You have the finance card that technically isn't yours. You have the credit card balance that you keep moving forward. And the overdraft that you keep living in every single month. But somehow, that's what making it looks like in the UK. And this is the part they don't tell you. The mortgage system is structured such that...
I said we're going to learn a lot. You see who I'm going to bring to this platform. Because people are watching us and we are watching people. Today is English platform. I'm going to speak English. I'm going to use English to ask him questions. He's going to answer you. He's going to teach you. You're going to learn. And to this platform today, we are coming to learn. We are coming to learn. And Mr. Brofuna Musimintino, I can see pow and Mudia Munya Hure and the Mubati Brofu Ankasa. Mun send her. Mun send Nikoma, Matan for no say, and then if 12 were a cabra for. Until Mun send Nikoma, they want to see me speaking English, and it's going to happen today because I have a big man here, and I'm gonna invite him to the platform. He's gonna take his time and tell you people about Europe, how we have been trapped. You people don't understand. I started preaching these people for a long time. This thing, same thing for a long time ago, and you people don't see anything. And I go one man from Nigeria, and he is coming to introduce himself and tell you where is he. And you people will be quiet. Because this man is been here for a long time. Forget about the English speaking. Because I'm not English. I'm not a white man. I'm a Ghanaian, so I can speak Ghanaian when it comes to Ghanaian language. So no matter what the English is going, you can hear it. So the mechanic be amuti ase. Enti me jira me jimi say to abo anti brofo. Munkwa sandi my time for before I interview him or before I invite him to my platform. This is the second part. Listen, this is the man.
The UK is a trap, part 4. Your kids won't choose your values. This part really touches my heart because a lot of people come into
It's gonna be amazing. Just clap for him.
Well, I'm here to break the news to you. Your kids won't choose your values. See, you can do everything for them. Sacrifice, work, grind, give them the life you never had. Take them on luxury holidays, pay for private school tuition. They still will not choose your values.
Listen, you see, because we knows that once Obika said, how did you get your visa? You know, people have been brainwashed. We have been brainwashed. Let me, mami can you pick kakra? Nipa no baby say no. And your fault. Because you brainwashed you dada. You've been brainwashed. Because you know what? We start from Monday to Friday. We go to school on Monday. We go to school on Tuesday. And they say Sunday is a resting day. Saturday we can go to farm. On Sunday we go to church. Monday we start going to school. So the brainwash is too much in your head. This is a working man. Who better UK other man? This man has been in the UK for more than a year. He has been established himself. He got properties and stuff. Let me welcome Mr. Dave, Mr. Beast Dave Mikran. I don't know the name is not. I can't mention his name properly. But when he comes to the platform, he himself will introduce himself and tell you. No, so my friend, I know people like you come to this platform, and today I'm not gonna block anybody. Come to this platform, ask question, and this man is able to answer you. We have 35 minutes for him because he don't have much time. So, mister, just request it, and I will. You join my platform today because you are just amazing guy. You're an international man, and we love your message. It's not me alone. Everybody love your message. True. Or say, are you? And I'm gonna. Okay. Let me find him here, and send him a request, and he comes here. Before he comes. I know, me say, so be a macro, Mr. Kudo is here, Otis is here, they're gonna help me with that. Oh, that is amazing guy, and this is my man for the day. I want to give him the round of applause. And this is the man. Listen, we are here to learn. We are here. I mean, this is our working time. So just join me and listen to this man. I want to play one of his best videos that I watched. And I watch it and I said, wow. I think Mr. Kudo sent me his video. And I said, wow, I can't wait to get this man on the platform. Because he's a working man. He's not in Nigeria or he's not in Ghana or wherever. He's in UK here. And I want to play the first video that I saw. Mr. Kudo sent it to me. I will say, join me here today and let's learn something. This is the first video I saw it, and I say, wow, this man is great. Well,
the UK is a trap. This message isn't for everyone. But if you've been a migrant in the UK for more than 10 years, listen carefully. The UK is a trap, And the worst part is, it looks like comfort. Now, you've done everything that the system asked of you. You've got the mortgage you pay for the rest of your working life. You've got the passport. You have the finance card that technically isn't yours. You have the credit card balance that you keep moving forward, and the overdraft that you keep living in every single month. But somehow, that's what making it looks like in the UK. And this is the part they don't tell you. The mortgage system is structured such that you pay it for the rest of your working life, for the entirety of your working life. And then when you are home, you refinance the mortgage to pay for your care home. No, it's not free. It's means tested. A lifetime of payments, and if you don't carefully structure your retirement, the entire thing goes straight back into the system. No, you were never meant to be free. You were meant to just be comfortable enough such that you don't question it. And the moment you say, I don't just want to survive, I want to build something, I want to be an entrepreneur, watch what happens. Taxes, red tape, licensing, compliance, lots of fines if you sleep. Try to break the glass ceiling and the system quickly pushes you back down. Comfort controls people better than poverty. Poverty makes some people fight. Comfort makes them accept. This is episode 1, the comfort illusion. In episode 2, we talk about the part that hurts even more. How the UK slowly erodes your identity. Watch out for part 2.
And this is amazing, brother. I welcome you to my platform. This is a Twabubas platform, and we have about 144 people here in the house. So the video that I play, we have to ask you a question about it, because people, I used to do video about this kind of videos, but they keep insulting me, my own people, my own country people. And that is why I saw your video. Mr. Kujo sent it to me. I say, wow, who is this man? And I just want to know him well. So I study your videos, and I know you are in UK here. So welcome to the platform. If you can tell us about you, your name, where you do. We don't know where your place or house, or if you can tell us more about you, we're gonna be grateful for that.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me. My name is BC David. BC is my first name. My surname is David. I am from Nigeria. I live here in the UK in Essex. I've lived here for just over 19 years. I came to this country in 2006 to study originally, and then since then I got married, and I've been here since. I do property. That's what I do as a day job. I'm a property entrepreneur and investor, so you can just basically call me a landlord. I do property renovations. I manage HMOs, that's houses with multiple occupation, what you call multi-lets. I also do short lets, or what you call serviced accommodation, Airbnb business. I mentor people in property, people that want to, you want to escape your 9-to-5 job. You're tired of going round and round in circles, working to pay bills and months. If you desire freedom and want to own your own, future and destiny, I'm able to teach and coach in that space. So that's what I do for work. I also I still do a 9-to-5 job as well in cybersecurity. But that's not what funds my lifestyle. That's just call it a side gig or side hustle. The main thing I do is property. So yeah, I think that's the introduction done. I'm from Nigeria. I live here with my family. But I travel to Nigeria a lot. I go to Nigeria like up to 4 or 5 times a year, because I have stuff doing there as well, that I do there as well. So yeah.
Are you sure? Are you the same? Are you sure? Let me play the video if you are the same man. Let's listen. Because are you the same man talking about this? We just want to know, are you
the UK is a trap. This message isn't for everyone. But if you've been a migrant in the UK for more than 10 years, listen.
Are you the same man?
Of course I am.
Hey.
Does the video you're playing, does it look like a different person to you?
My people, do you see him as the same person? Can you people, Rita the financier, can you see this man as this same person? I mean, I want to play his video because just see this man and look at the video.
The UK is a trap, and the worst part is it looks like comfort. Now, you've done everything that the system asked of you. You've got the mortgage you pay for the rest of your working life. You've got the passport. You have the finance card that technically isn't yours. You have the credit card balance that you keep moving
All right.
forward. And the overdraft
I
that you
think
keep.
they say them say it's you. You're living in UK here.
Yes.
I can't believe what the people that exactly the job that you mentioned, the property that you go. You have kids in UK here. So why are you saying the UK is a trap, or I mean the mortgage system is a trap? Why? And why now?
Why now? I'm saying this now because I've observed this for so many years. But I'm saying it now because I just feel the urge to tell people what it is. It is a trap, you know. And if you are not observant enough, if you are not careful enough, you are going to be buried into this trap, and you have your life running in cycles, in circles, from one bill, from one paycheck to the next paycheck. You get your salary, you pay bills. The government will take their own first, they'll take their taxes first, and then every other thing will start taking your money, you know. The mortgage, the utility bills, the council tax, every other thing, the car finance, the credit cards, if you have credit card, the overdraft, and then all the money is gone. You're waiting for the next one. And you're going to live your life like that in a circle, till the end of your life. Even if you finish paying the mortgage, let's say you pay off the mortgage, you still don't have anything at the end of the day if you're not careful, if you don't carefully plan your life in this country. Because, you know, when you say you have a property, okay, you have it, you have a property, your name is on the title and at the land registry, but at the end of the day, if you don't pay that mortgage, they are going to take the house from you. So do you really own that? If you think about it in the real sense of it. And for people that have even paid off their mortgage, you can't escape council tax for the rest of your life. You can't. You know, you have to pay it. You are not in control. And there's a way the UK system kind of pushes it to you that they make getting a property an aspirational thing, you know. Oh, you know, you need to get on the property ladder. You need to get on the property ladder. So everybody just rushes into it without, you know, carefully thinking about it, whether it's for them or not. Now, don't get me wrong. I think buying a property is the right thing to do. It's better than renting, in my opinion. But you still need to have an exit strategy in mind, you know. For me, I think Africans don't think about this enough. They don't think about the trade-offs that this country presents. Everybody's escaping Africa. Oh, you know, I'm escaping poverty. I'm leaving Nigeria. I'm leaving Ghana. I'm traveling to the UK. And now I'm in the UK. My life is good. Everything is perfect. I'm fantastic. But my story is that that's not the case. There are trade-offs. There's opportunity costs. There are things that you lose by the fact that you are living here if you are not careful, if you don't manage and think about your exit. So that is what I'm trying to tell people, that, you know, apart from the mortgage system, the car finance system, you know, something I said in that video that if you notice, when you buy a brand new car in this country.
Can I play the video again?
Okay.
Yeah. I just want people to understand how come you are here. They don't understand. You know, you can see people are saying, you need help. So did you understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying Igbo, I'm not saying Ghanaian, but you can hear me well, isn't it?
Yes, I can hear you, of course.
So my people the same people in Ghana, they say I can't speak English, so they are laughing at me. You can see. Yeah, just check it. That is how they are. This is not my language. So I just want to play the video again, and then you have to understand why I have you here in this platform. Before maybe you may forgot what you said in this video. I just want you to introduce word to tell us something, to teach us, because we are learning, isn't it? Hey, so hey, my people, don't come here and ask me. Don't come and laugh here. If you come and laugh here, I'll block you. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm not a teacher. I'm not Englishman. Yeah. Okay, this is the video.
The UK is a trap. This message isn't for everyone. But if you've been a migrant in the UK for more than 10 years, listen carefully. The UK is a trap. And the worst part is, it looks like comfort. Now, you've done everything that the system asked of you. You've got the mortgage you pay for the rest of your working life. You've got the passport. You have the finance card that technically isn't yours. You have the credit card balance that you keep moving forward. And the overdraft that you keep living in every single month. But somehow, that's what's making it look like in the UK. And this is the part they don't tell you. The mortgage system is structured such that you pay it for the rest of your working life, for the entirety of your working life. And then when you are home, you refinance the mortgage to pay for your care home. No, it's not free. It's means tested. A lifetime of payments, and if you don't carefully structure your retirement, the entire thing goes straight back into the system. No, you were never meant to be free. You were meant to just be comfortable enough such that you don't question it. And the moment you say, I don't just want to survive, I want to build something. I want to be an entrepreneur. Watch what happens. Taxes, red tape, licensing, compliance, lots of fines if you sleep. Try to break the glass ceiling and the system quickly pushes you back down. Comfort controls people better than poverty. Poverty makes some people fight. Comfort makes them accept.
This is deep, brother. This is deep. Have you want to explain more, because we want to understand you well? Because in the video you say something like maybe that is how the people know. People believe that they live in comfort zone. Yeah, that's what they say. They know because they are in comfort zone, because they got food, they got milk in the fridge, they got meat, they got transport, they got a lot of things. But why do you say it's a trap?
I said that comfort is a trap because you said when you are comfortable in life, sometimes you don't question things, you don't question anything, because life appears easy. There's electricity, you get outside, you get on the bus, there's a structure.
Yes, I know, brother. Wait 1 minute. Because when I'm in my village, I don't have that thing. I don't have food. That is people. We don't have food, we don't have water, we don't have lights. But here we have lights, we have food in the fridge, we have transport. So at the end of the day, why are you saying it's a trap?
Because that's what it is. When, like I was saying, you can be in an open prison. It's a prison, but it's open.
Okay.
But you are still in a prison. So
it's what?
You are still in a prison, but it's an open prison.
People fight you.
That's fine. That is okay. That's fine for people to fight me. But all I'm saying is that people need to start thinking about these things, because comfort. So you are comfortable, but are you free? I'm talking about freedom here. And this is the trade-off. You are comfortable, but are you free? So I have parents that live in Nigeria. They may live in a smaller house, but they are eating their organic food. They are free. They are not thinking about, oh my God, how do I pay my bills? Bills. So you can have that comfort, but you don't have freedom. And that's what I'm saying, that this system kind of sells comfort to you. And you are comfortable, yes. Yeah. But it's still, so when something is, what is a trap at the end of the day? When you are given something and you accept the thing without knowing that you are going to lose other things because of that thing that you have quickly accepted. And that's what a trap is. So if you set a trap for a mouse, for example, you set a trap, you give it, take this, and then it grabs it, and then you kill it. So that's what a trap is. So we are in this system, we have comfort, we have the nice house, we have the mortgage, we have the nice car. But is that car yours? Is it really yours?
No.
You are paying road tax.
Yeah.
You are paying insurance. You are paying car finance on a monthly basis. And see the way they've set up the finance system, you know. They put MOT. MOT starts at 3 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Most car finance deals is 3 years as well.
Yeah.
Are you understanding me?
Of course, I'm
So
listening.
they've done it in such a way that after 3 years, they kind of encourage you to get another finance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get another one, you buy another brand new car, another 3 years. So basically, you are funding a system. You are funding the system.
Wow.
They make it look like, oh, you know, I'm driving a brand new car, and you are happy. You take pictures, you post on Instagram, my nice car. But is it your car? So another thing that I talked about in the video is, you know, this, when I grew up in Nigeria, holidays, what was holiday to me? I would go to my cousin's place, I'll go to my grandma's place, I go to the village to have a nice time during school holiday. But when you get to this country, you know what they tell you? They don't tell you, nobody forces you, but your kids will come back from school and say, Dad, where are we going this summer? Where are we going for Christmas? And in a way, they begin to engineer you unconsciously to buy into that thing. So you begin to think, okay, maybe we should go. I don't want to be the odd one out. Let's go to Spain. Let's go to Belgium. Let's go to Mallorca, Lanzarote, you know, and all those things. And what do you go and do there? Some people lie to themselves. They say, I want to know the entire world. I'm going to Spain to go and relax. But what exactly do you go and do there? You go and sit beside a swimming pool and you go to the beach. That's all you do there.
That's exactly.
And then you've spent about £3,000, £4,000. So the money that, so I'm not saying don't do holiday, but instead of us to think about actually maybe go, so for me, go back to Africa, take your kids there, let them know their roots, let them know their culture, let them go and try organic food, their real roots, so that they don't have identity crisis later on in life. But we don't do that. Instead, we go to Faro in Portugal to go and sit down beside a swimming pool. And then we spend 2 weeks there, we waste money. So that is what this system unconsciously conditions us to do. And again, it's not your fault. It's not a conscious thing. Your kids will kind of tell you, oh, Dad, can we do this? So they sell the holiday, they sell it to you, and you buy it. Just the same way you buy the mortgage, the same way you buy the car finance, you buy the holiday system as well. And basically what you're doing is you're just financing a system. And then the sad thing about mortgages as well, for people that don't have an exit strategy, is the fact that after you pay and then you become mortgage free, your house gets unencumbered by the time you're maybe 67, 68 years old. And then, God forbid, your health fails. And then your kids that you didn't train up the African way, they put you in a care home. How are you going to fund the care home? You have to sell that house because it's not going to be funded for free. It's not going to be free. It's means tested. They're going to check whether you are able to afford it. So they are going to have a look at your assets. Check what you have. So if you have money or you have any savings anywhere, they're going to take it first. So that's what's going to fund your care home. And it's expensive. I don't know if you've had a look at how much it costs. So you work all your life and then all the money goes back into the system. If you think you are going to give your kids the house, there's inheritance tax to pay for that. All right. So it's tax. So when you bought the house, you paid stamp duty. Don't forget you bought the house with, you paid tax on the salary or on the money that you made to save up to buy the house. So you paid tax on that. You paid stamp duty, land tax when you bought the property. You pay council tax while you are owning the property. And then when you now want to give it to your children, when you've paid off the property, you still pay inheritance tax.
Oh.
So tell me how that is not a trap. So you work all your life to what end? And then what I think people also don't realize is, the children that you are bringing up in this system. Everybody says, though, I'm here for my kids. I'm here because of my kids. I want to give them the best. But are we asking ourselves the right questions? Now, what does the best, what does it actually mean? What are the trade-offs? Those children that you've spent so much money on, that you think that they are not going to have your values because they are raised in this system. I believe that there are ways around these things, because if we look at Asians, if we look at the Indians and other people from other areas, they have a community and they live within their community. So, you know, a community is what raises a child. It's not just your what you do as a parent that raises a child. You can only do so much, because how many hours do you really spend with them to impart your values in them? So those guys have a community. We don't really live within communities. We are quite elitist. We do me and my family alone. So at the end of the day, those kids have foreign values. And at the end of the day, they are going to tell you that they didn't ask you to do all those things for them. You did your job as a parent. They didn't ask you to.
Really?
Of course. See, these things that I'm saying, they are things that I've observed. I've seen, I relate very well with older people, like some people that are like in their 60s, late 60s, 70s, and I've seen these things happen to them. I know someone, I have to be careful about what I say here because it's like a public forum, but I know people that they took, they refinanced their property to send their kids to university because they don't want their kids to take student loans.
Yeah.
You know, so they remortgage their house to pay for their kids. And the kids finish university and they said, oh, Dad, I want to travel the world. I want to go to Bali. I want to go to Southeast Asia. I want to go to just have fun. And this man in his 60s, the IT job he used to do, the contracting job he used to do doesn't sell anymore because he's already old, you know. He doesn't have this job anymore. So he's now driving, you know, Uber. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with driving Uber, but I'm not sure, you know, someone that had done IT job that he should be enjoying his old age now is now driving Uber to pay mortgage because he remortgaged the house to send kids to school. But, you know, look at that. The child that you're working so hard for does not have your values. The kind of values that we have, I want to go and see my parents. I want to look after my parents. They won't have such values. They are going to send you flowers on your birthday and a card. Yeah. Because that's the way, you know, you raise them in the Western culture. And I'm not saying this because you know, some people have very good retirement plans. They've done everything, everything tidied up, but your needs will change as you advance in years. You're going to get older, and when you are older, what you want is going to change. What you want will be, you want love from your children, you want their companionship, you want them to, you know, come and visit you maybe once in a month, once in 2 months. That's what your desire will be, but they don't have the time. It is, the British culture is me, myself, and I, my family. Independence, that's what they call it.
Wow.
So what I'm trying to tell people is we need to think about these things and plan our lives accordingly. Your needs today is not going to be the same forever. It's going to change. You're going to grow older, and we need to plan for this eventuality. And I've seen many people have asked me, what's the solution? I don't know the solution. Every individual must find their own solution because we are at different places in our journeys. I have lived there for 19 years. Some people have only lived there for 2 years. Maybe they are still waiting to get their indefinite leave to remain or whatever it is. So I'm not going to tell anyone and let them insult me that, oh, shut up. It's because you have your British passport that you are saying these things. But I know my own solution for me and how I'm living my life and all of that. Some people are wishing and they are praying, oh, my children are not going to do that. They will be fine. I'm going to, no problem. If it's about wishful thinking, if it's about prayers, good luck.
This is a great man that I have in the platform. He's an amazing guy. Bro, you know, one thing is, how do people feel so comfortable when they hear something bad about their country? Especially, we have people in Britain here, in UK here, I don't want to mention their name. But when anytime they heard there is a bad news in Ghana, they are happy. And they said, oh, yes, I said it. And I said this is going to happen. Oh, yes, that is why I say Ghana is no good. That is why I say, oh, Nigeria is no good. Look at what happened. Why do people...
It's called, I think the phrase for it is confirmation bias. Sorry for big English. But what it means is that because you have left Nigeria or you have left Ghana, the truth is most of us feel out of place here. We do. We want to be in Nigeria, we want to be in Ghana. That's where we really want to be, desire to be. But situation of things, maybe for greener pastures, people have traveled. Now, after people travel, many of us, because of that, maybe trauma from the experience back home or whatever it is, they look around and they fish for the bad news that is coming from their home countries. And when they see it, they start to share it. Oh, look at it. Look at what happened. 30 people died. Can you imagine? Oh, that accident happened. There was no ambulance. Oh, look at in NHS. There's an ambulance. I quickly went to the hospital. All those things. So they share the bad news. They don't share the good news. The reason why they do that is because it makes them feel good that they made the right decision. They are trying to convince themselves that they did the right thing by leaving Africa to come here. So there's that good feeling because they are unhappy that they are here. They are not really happy in this cold weather, in this, the discrimination they face. They are not happy. But when they hear those news, it makes them feel good. So they are very quick to share it and to post it, to say, yeah. I think I did the right thing. I made the right decision. So when you and I are saying these things to them, they get triggered because it looks like you are attacking their choice.
Thank you. Oh, brother, you say my mind. That is exactly what is happening to me. I feel so sad when you see. I don't know if Nigerians are doing that. Ghanaian guys. You know what they do?
Of course, it's a human thing.
They take phone and they go to the nice place, like they go to land in the place that is beautiful, and they are saying, "Look at what white man have done. God bless white man. This is beautiful place. Ghana, you can't get this." Oh, and that is what they are doing. So I said, why people are like that? I
don't know why. Because at the end of the day, there are some things that I'm not happy about in that is happening in Nigeria or in Africa. But that doesn't mean that is still my home. That's where I'm from. I can't change that. So my desire, and we Africans must understand, for us to get the respect of our hosts, the people, for us to get their respect, we need to think about fixing home. No matter how well you do in this country, and trust me, I've done different careers. I do property. I live in my own house. I drive a big car, all these things. But I can never get their respect. No matter how much you have, they still see you as... But until we think about fixing home, we cannot get the respect that we deserve. We can't. So let's say we can badmouth. I've seen people at work, where I work here. Anytime something bad happens, they are talking to their white colleagues. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, they are corrupt. Oh, they are... And I'm looking at them.
Yes, that is why people...
What are you doing?
Equal one foolish guy, Tips and Gist and Dr. Ajekumi. They are fools. Yes, that is what they've been doing. If they had anything bad in Ghana, they come to life. I think a couple of weeks ago, Ghanaians, if you heard that news, people are going to, I think, recruitment of our soldier. Yes, I think eight people died. Yes, at that time. These people, they come in life, about 600 people, 1K, and they were discussing. Yes, that is why we said, if you get money, travel, because this is how the leaders are doing. That is Ghana is a hit. Oh, whatever. names, a lot of names they are giving to their country.
Mm.
So
And that's the thing. You can never find these people doing that. Every country in the world has their own flaws and has their own issues, but you will never find them going to another place to be bad mouthing their homeland. It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that we should not criticize our leaders, but there's no need to be, happy that bad things are happening at home just because of your own selfishness, because you want to justify your own reason of being here. It doesn't make sense.
That is what they be. I have one video here too. I just want you to tell us why did you get this narrative and why this time this one.
Okay.
The UK is a trap. Part 3. The identity erosion. The UK doesn't just trap you in comfortable survival. It slowly erodes who you used to be. And it starts really small. Your accent softens and your mother tongue becomes something you only switch on for serious calls with folks back home. Your tone changes. Your natural rhythm disappears. And you stop speaking your real dialect in public. You don't speak Yoruba, Igbo, or Ibibio when you're on the bus, in public, or when you're picking your kids from school. At home, you might still speak a bit of Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, the little you can manage with your partner. But the moment you step outside, the moment you get to the school gate, to the supermarket, to ballet, to the football practice, you switch immediately to English. To your own child, in your own presence. Not necessarily because your child doesn't understand your language, but because you don't want to stand out. Because you don't want people looking at you funny. Because you want to blend in. You want to assimilate. To not sound too African. And over time, it becomes automatic. You speak English to your kids everywhere. You stop trying. You stop correcting. And you stop passing anything down. Until one day you realize that your child understands English perfectly, but your own language, they can't even form a sentence. Because you train them unintentionally that your culture is private, but English is public. That your roots are for indoors, but assimilation is for outside. What about your food? Meals that raised you. They've become weekend luxuries instead of daily life. Because you don't want to take smelly food to work. And then your greeting culture fades. Because you say hello to people and they don't greet you back. You smile and they look away. You see another migrant and you try to wave, they avoid your eyes. Slowly, without noticing, you adapt. You stop smiling, you stop greeting. You become what the environment rewards. Then you go back home to visit, but you don't truly fit in there anymore. Or you truly don't belong here either. 19 years later, they still ask me, where are you from originally? Present, but not rooted. Here, but not anchored. Visible, but not integrated. This is the identity tax nobody mentions, the slow erosion of your original self. Episode 4 is next. Your kids will not choose your values.
Brother, you can make me cry. This is deep.
It's sad, isn't it?
I'm telling you.
It's sad. And it's one of the, like I said, trade-offs of, everybody talks about what you gain. And I think there's this thing called Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
At the very base, a human needs food, clothing, and shelter. Those are the basic needs.
Yeah.
After that, you move on to the next level, psychological needs, and then go on and on and on. So, but most people, most Africans that came here for greener pastures, all we think about, yes, food, clothing, and shelter is important. But after a while, you go past that level, But my point is, there are trade-offs. And this is one of them. Identity erosion. It's very gradual. It's very subtle. You notice that you are trying to, and I think it's also, inferiority complex as well. We see anything African as inferior, and we see anything that is foreign as superior. So our language is crude. It's vernacular. Don't speak like that outside. So when you are on the train, you don't want to embarrass anybody. You don't want to embarrass yourself. So you're a bit, I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
I'll call you back. I'm on the train. I'll call you back. I'm on the bus,
Yeah.
but you see the counterpart, they will speak their language. They don't, they don't shy away from it. But we are always very timid about these things because we don't want to cause embarrassment, and gradually our identity is being eroded. Some of us, where we have kids, we try to speak our language with them at home when they were young. But once they start school, we switch. When we go out to drop them off in school, we try to blend. Just so we call it, maybe we think we are integrating, by blending. But what would happen is you're going to have children that when they grow older, they are going to have identity crisis because they don't fit here. They don't really fit here. They are still going to ask them, where are you from originally? Are you a first generation migrant? Where are your parents from? They are going to ask them that question.
No. Listen, bro. After the kids, they are British, so they're going to ask them in future where are they from originally. They're going to do that.
Of course. You are in this country. Have you not seen what's been happening since the beginning of this year? Is there any difference if before I speak, if I don't speak, okay, when my child speaks, he's going to speak British. But before he speaks, we are all like the same. We are all leave our country. We don't want you here. There's too much immigration.
Yeah.
So they are going to ask them, when he now speaks and they hear the accent, you were born here. But where are you from originally? Where are your parents from? So a child that is in touch with his roots does not get affected. We don't get affected because we have a very thick skin as well. We are hustlers. But the kids that you are very soft with, they are going to have that identity crisis, because they think that they are British, true and true.
Yes, of course.
They were born here.
Yeah.
But they are going to make it clear to them that, sorry, yeah, you were born here, but... So I think, it is what it is. What's the solution to it? I think we need to do better, and we need to stop caring about, trying to fit in or satisfy other people to our own detriment.
I think, bro, you make my night. I don't know, because this is what I just wanted to listen in, and I have one video. I just want you to explain it. Then a lot of people are out there.
Let me repeat. Your kids.
They are out. The people want to come in and maybe ask you a few questions because you don't have much time. Yes. So I'm sorry for wasting your time like this.
No. It's okay. It's fine.
The UK is a trap. Part 2. So the UK trap is not about forcing you. It's about a structure. So the system is...
I think...
We talked about that already.
I think... this one... I think it's the same one. We play this one.
The UK is a trap.
No.
Part 2. So the UK trap is not about forcing
This
you.
is part 2.
You're looking for 4, part 4.
Yes, I'm looking for 4, yeah. Yeah, and, I think I did not download the 4. You say something about the 4. Let me see this one.
The UK is a trap. Part 3.
No.
The identity erosion.
Yeah, no, this is
The
part
UK
3.
doesn't just trap.
Okay, bro, reverse about the part 4, because I didn't capture the video here, but if you can tell us more about part 4. You say something deep about part 4. I forgot the what did you say about part 4?
Part 4 is about the fact that your children, I think we've covered it as well. Your children are not going to, take and follow your values.
Exactly.
No matter what you do, no matter how much you look after them and you give them everything, pay for private education, refinance to send them to uni. They're not still gonna hold on to your values. And the reason is it's the environment that they live in. They are, that's the way things are here. People are, you are independent and all of that. So again, it's sad, but it's the reality. It's the reality. Yeah, I as an example, I'm talking to you. My son has told me before that I shouldn't force my, how did he say it? He said, you can't live your dream through me, Dad.
Is it?
At 10 years old, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Your own son?
Mhm.
My goodness.
So it's the way, you can do your best at home, but they go to a school. The school is part of the system. You can have a child that they are still going to make their own way at the end of the day. Your child turns 30, 31, and it says it's not interested in having a family or in having children. What are you going to do about it? So your values, what you believe, how you believe life should be, they are not going to follow it, period.
May I ask a question?
Yeah. You can ask him a question, Nana Kwame.
So, not to pry too much into your personal matters, but where does a 10-year-old get the notion and even the gumption to tell his father that you cannot live your life through me? What is he being told in the school or in certain places that is a comfortable conversation to even spark with a parent? Because those of us, majority of the people here that are African origin with African parents, I don't even think, even if my father tried to broach a conversation with me as it pertains to his aspirations, I can say those kind of things too. Let alone being 10 and being able to say that.
I totally get where you are coming from, and you're very correct. I don't have the confidence to even have that kind of conversation with my dad. But I'll tell you what happened. It was he was going into secondary school and he was doing his 11 plus grammar school exams and all of that, and he was being forced to study hard and try harder and do all those things. And it got to a point and he said to me, "This is hard. This is stressful." I said, "Well, you have to do it. You need stress in your life to get the best out of yourself, to push yourself and all that." And I said, I don't want that. I can go to any, I don't have to go to a grammar school. I said, "Well, and then the conversation led to that. And of course, I took action. Trust me, I explained to him that you're living a life of privilege. This is not, if you want to follow how you want to live life, and you don't want to follow my guide as a parent, the privileges that I give to you, I'm taking them away." And I took them away, the privileges, because it's a privilege. It's not a right. To have your own room to yourself is a privilege. It's not a right. So I took those things away, and but where do you get the confidence from to have that kind of conversation with your parents? I don't know, but trust me,
This is serious. Kwada President, are you?
It's over there.
Yeah.
Biz Dave, good evening. Sorry if I mispronounce your name.
Yeah, you got it right. It's fine.
Okay, thank you. I'll go by the name Nkora President or Asset. I've started following you, and I think I really acknowledge the immeasurable education that you've given us tonight. It is wonderful to have you here.
Thank
See,
you
we
very
all
much.
share in this very advocacy, but unfortunately, someone like me is retiring because I can be taking bullet persistently, which is being fired by our own brothers and sisters. We can't be polishing the name of Africa all the time, whilst our brothers and sisters keep on pointing accusing glances towards us. But there is this question that I want you to affirm. You see, you are a Nigerian, I'm a Ghanaian, but we all belong to common ancestry. So we have this same homogeneous perception about abroad. We believe that raising your kid abroad gives them flamboyant destiny over there than you raising your kid in maybe Nigeria or Ghana. Do you believe in this assertion?
I don't. I don't.
But you see, the mass
I
exodus. Okay, maybe if you can expatiate.
I don't believe it. I think it's engineering. Call it social engineering. Because I've seen people that are doing really well in Nigeria sell their assets, sell their homes to buy COS abroad. It doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it's just this the grass is greener on the other side syndrome and a bandwagon effect, FOMO, fear of missing out of something. And so the lie people tell themselves is that they are doing it for their kids. They want their kids to have a better future. But I don't see that better future. I don't. Because I grew up in Nigeria. I went to uni in Nigeria. I had all my education in Nigeria apart from master's education. And I am here. I'm thriving. I can't speak British. I can't what is the accent, but I'm doing okay. I'm thriving. So what is the where did we get the notion from that kids that grew up here are going to do better in life? In what way? What is the evidence for that? Is there any empirical evidence that demonstrates that if yes, your child is going to most likely, go to school, finish school, start a 9 to 5, and get into that same system or the structure that this system has created, the 9 to 5 structure and the comfortable lifestyle. Because there's one thing I didn't mention while talking. If you dare try to break out of that system or the structure that they've created, the system will fight you back. It will push you down. I'm a property investor, as I said, but have you seen the number of legislations and the number of red tape that they've introduced to discourage people from doing small businesses? They create it to be that way because it is easier to just let it go that, oh, I can't deal with all this stress and all this red tape. I'll give you an example. If you don't pay your council tax in this country, within 2 weeks, they take you to court. They start to chase you with CCJs and all of that. If you don't pay the council,
Are you sure? After paying for so many years and I missed it for 2 weeks.
of course, try it. Try it. They start chasing
Okay.
you. However, let me land, please. Sorry. I have tenants that will hold rent for up to 4 months. And you have to go through the system to take them to court. They'll tell you that they don't have space at the courts. And you have to go through a whole. Why are they doing all that? To discourage you from doing that business. To get their institutional landlords, the Black Rocks, the bigger boys, to buy the properties instead. Or try it with any other business you want to do, any small business you want to do. You see the amount of hoops that you have to jump to be able to do it. And if you make any mistake, they're going to clamp down on you and mess you up. So apart from doing business, even if you want to do, you want to grow your career, you want to get into like C-suite executive, you want to, start to earn big money, there's that glass ceiling there that is very, very difficult to penetrate. So is that the same system that I want to introduce my child into? I don't know. So I don't know.
So it's like the same outcome whereby students go to school, gain education, and then they are being assimilated in the labor market. Is that not the same situation that we have in Africa?
Of course.
So nothing flamboyant, isn't it?
Of course.
So we keep on tickling ourselves and be laughing. By why do people, especially the learned, those people that have, gone up the academic ladder? You see, recently I went to your country, Nigeria, Ikeja. I hope Ikeja is where we have Saint Murtala Muhammad Airport. Sorry if I
Yes.
don't mention it.
Murtala
Yeah,
Muhammad.
I went there, and you see the people that work at the airport. They saw me to be a demigod because I'm passing through from the UK. So how can people working, doing dignified job, be asking for money as if I'm just someone who just overnightly turned to be Elon Musk by coming from the UK? How much more those people who haven't, gone to an appreciable level of the academic ladder? So that is why people keep on working out their souls of their bodies just because they just want to be there, get mortgage, secure cars, and then other financial, assistance, and then come back to Africa, and then they start worshiping them.
That is why
We repeat this kind of misconception.
that's why we need to, start speaking against these sort of things. And you can't get discouraged about it, regardless of people throwing insult and doing all of that. You have to see the bigger
They
perspective.
can attack your family as well. They can bring your kids, your wife in the equation of insult, rain insults on you all the time, just because you are trying to make sure that the image of Africa is being held satisfactorily. How is that a bad thing?
Well, I don't know.
I'm feeling discouraged. So I have taken this resolution that from tomorrow I'm not fighting for Africa anymore.
Well, I think I would say that most fighters, people that have effected change, lasting change, they've all gone through that at some point. But we just have to see it as a bigger cause than ourselves, such that we look at the end. The end justifies the means, I guess, and not you're saving them from themselves.
Yes.
At the end of the day, because if we don't do these things, you're going to continue to have terrible people out there still, because of what they're going to gain from people, still telling them lies. Oh, come to Europe. And I have friends that encourage Africans to get into some sectors in this country, like the criminal justice sector, like become judges, become magistrates, become police officers and all of that, but so that they can improve our lot abroad. So, get into these sectors. But I sort of I have an issue with that. I think it's good on the short to medium term, but on the long term, we still need to think about
it doesn't
home.
worth it. Yeah.
We still need to think about home, how to fix home and how to reduce. People are going to travel anyway. Migration will always happen, but
Can I come in?
okay.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. I want to come in on the same issue that my brother Nkwada said with specificity. In 2021, the education system in Ghana introduced a new curriculum called the CCP curriculum, Common Core Program, CCP, for the whole basic schools in Ghana, from the kindergarten up to the senior high school level. That is the curriculum they are using now. There was a board consultation before the curriculum came into being. Chiefs were consulted, very educated people were consulted, and eventually when our professors from the University of Cape Coast, University of Ghana, University of Winnipeg, when they all came together to put up that formidable curriculum, they needed a foreign country to, as it were, peruse and endorse, because remember our certificates, when you complete your uni and you apply for a school outside Ghana, there must be some level of credibility with regards to your certificate and your grades. So sometimes when those people are in tune with your curriculum, it is easy for them to accept your certificate and admit you into their education system, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2001, after the CCP was done, they called educational gurus from the education sector in the UK to come to Ghana to come and peruse the curriculum we are going to use for the whole nation, which is called the CCP. Our professors were looking forward to equally in tune and subject area professors and doctors from the UK to come and do that for the whole Ghana. When they came, there was no doctor in the entourage. They were all MPhil holders who were sent from the UK to come and peruse, to come and endorse, as it were, to come and say, yes, it is a good curriculum. You can continue to enroll it in your nation. I'm a teacher. I've taught for 18 years. When my professor, Professor Bosson, English professor, who was part of this team in Ghana, who put together the curriculum, told me that, I realized that my education is challenged. Now you are saying that for you, you don't see the difference between a child who is going to school in the UK or in the Western countries and a child who is going to school in Ghana. Look at the presidents I've given you. Do you still have the confidence that we are doing the best in our part of the world? Number two, if you look at the way we teach our children in Nigeria, in Africa at large, our concentration is on the cognitive. Our concentration has always been on the cognitive. That is not the best, but that was introduced to us by our colonial masters. In the schools in the UK, sometimes in the course of schooling, children are put into groups. Some will go to the music class, some will go to football class, some will go to dance class, music class, piano class, other classes. This helps the children to nurture their talents. There are basic schools in Ghana that has no field for sporting activities. Sometimes when you look at the structure of the schools, the way the schools have been erected, it even disqualifies to be a school.
By whose standards?
No, you cannot have a story building of about, let's say, 15-story building for KG to class 6 children. The structure alone says a lot about the kind of education you are giving to the children. I don't know where you've been to. I don't know your exposure level. Have you seen crèche to junior high school, which is on 15-story buildings? Have you ever seen that in any part of the world before? Yes or no?
The answer is obvious.
Yes. So, my brother, you see, let's not. It is okay to admit that we are not doing everything correctly, and then you go back to look at what should be done. I'm telling you on
That's a fair
authority.
point.
I'm telling you on authority. If we have 2 children taken at random, one from Europe, one from Africa, and we send them to a school in Africa, we take another group, one from Europe, one from Africa, the same age, we take them to Europe. After some number of years, you realize that if one of these 2 groups, they want to become a kickboxer or a model, you realize that because of the various activities that goes on in a certain curriculum, will enable some of the children, these 2 groups, to be able to acquire or to be able to nurture their talent more easily than the other group. So I think that it is most unfair for you to have a challenge in accepting that when you solely educate your children from crèche to the secondary or university in
Bro,
Africa.
I think I have about 10 minutes because this man is
Okay. I will end here before my brother too. My brother, I will end here.
Yeah.
But I hope you've gotten the impulse of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I believe, Raw, I can answer you swiftly. You are just talking about the 3 domains of learning: the cognitive, psychomotor, and the affective domain. Because I could see that you're a teacher. The Common Core curriculum, I also use it in Ghana in 2021 because I was a teacher in Ghana, and then later on I taught in the UK as well. You see, the UK education is also bent on building the cognitive domain as well, because you see, I said earlier, I've taught in the UK for some years. I've taught in 3 levels, KS3, KS4, and then KS5. Even the A level, it is purely academic, cognitive. So if you are saying that Africa, we just keep on building the cognitive domain, then those in the UK, I don't know that of America or Canada. In UK, they are also bent on reinforcing the cognitive domain. Nothing new. The same thing as a teacher who has taught in both countries. That's it.
But you know, education should encompasses the 3 domain.
The 3 domain, that's why I said UK in A-level academics. You see, I've taught Edexcel economics. Edexcel is one of the best exams. Let's say this, let me say this. Exam board, yeah. We have Edexcel, we have OCR, we have WJEC. I have taught content provided by these 3 exam board. And I can tell you on the record, you can verify. You see, now ChatGPT or Google is really efficacious. They are all bent on resourcing the cognitive domain in the UK. I tell you, bro.
So it's only about the education of the head, not education of the hand.
About the head, not about the heart, not about the limbs, not about the hand. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't behoove the system to have human beings that are all rounded, that think it, because that then becomes a problem. If you have an awakened nation, it becomes a problem for those that want us docile.
Yeah, bro, honestly, you can verify. I have given you example, OCR, one of the best universities in the UK, WJEC, and then Edexcel.
This guy.
Why you say 2 hours?
Sorry, I dropped him. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, say you need
Oh.
The man, I think, I know he's not on quiet.
I don't
No,
see
he's-
him on the grid.
He's not there.
I think
He was on the
he's
call.
there. Okay, I think because he told me he got a little time, but it's obviously it's fine.
Am I on stretching baby? Why are there?
Yeah. Why are there? And why be kakra onimfa the obetuma kan wa kan
So to about media me Camilla saying say minua raw minim so a teacher near because the all can with him the all can pa but the chrome has seen a bia Ghana no aye wono se mo mu di nim de no amonya no eba eno na den sesan ye bebo ni empanifo nyina ye confused dada enti nim de no amonya ne ho mo fa me join ye anya se mo de mo mbeka ha o mo de mo pass it on because and globalization enti no timi di nim de bi fa WhatsApp na de ama onua no de ye adwuma TikTok no eno ne ye pe ye connect Nancy Sanye Ma
My brother in Kwada, when me say some of the secondary schools in Ghana no are science lab.
Bebre me kram dia me ko ni bi.
Is it the same in UK where you are, that the students do have science lab for practicals?
No, they do practicals.
Yes, so that is why when they
raw okasa raw mamiwa no ye ni bi se school bia one de ba ye wo bia schools ni nyina akọ honom kosua de ye ne yakọ adu jamfi ye kọ ha ye kọ yusu ba se bi si ye school mu hono e bi nsi ho ba no nkyere se ye anyusu bi da what you say?
Yes, but I'm saying that for convenience's sake, every teacher has a period on a timetable. But if you have to cut your student from school A to school B, what about the other teachers who have the same time to be teaching in tense?
No one nti ye momra na mo de ye mo akuro no on say we wahu pa oba de wo kan ni MPB3 mo.
We have the talent. But we are abusing the talent. My brother Nkwada, from the way you are speaking, I know you are aware, say, in every society, we have those who have been blessed to be able to learn.
Yeah.
And when you go to those developed countries, these are the people who they send to the STEM schools. Yes, so in some more because they have the ability, like they are given the opportunity to learn. And these are the few people who in the near future will become the technocrat, the engineers, the surveyors, to think about the country. We don't have anything like that in our country. Even when we put aside a STEM school for these brilliant kids, it is only the children of the politicians who will go there.
All right. I'm
Whether
starting.
they are
Okay.
talented
I
or
said,
not.
you know, I said that is your plan. And say, yeah, almost say the assay no. Yeah. Any say, almost say assay no. Yeah, and say cry. Yeah, man, insensitive pro. Intina,
Dabi.
yeah, per se. Yeah, man, cry. Say, ubi ye juma or said the ubi can say, ubi who say, be any hono. Be any one cry. They are being a BS. I was say now because of school, not science lab. No, but I'm covered because yeah.
Ni akwa yi so nim jamasi a. Ni efra aguna ko
Sane
jamasi e
sane
kan mo
pese
bia.
enti Ghana no enye se aprosa enti adia na yebedu ho enti yepese yedi abibi hye nkwala no mu se de omure ntokra obi wo a yedi Ghana na to fam yebu na bam enti onu wa stranded e okronum because penifo bi etutu jagu ho say asay uya bra enti no I think say this is the time yebeka bibi kakra hye yemanu nkura because enyenye kura na sika na yenya ni nyina le ho ne de ko omunye sika omuntimi to da wa ha omuntimi mfanse omuntimi nsi da omuntimi to asase wa ha entino yeah entino o mana mo si apro no ene ka munye sika na mo de atena
I think there's a woman parent this morning. Parents people are constantly no more catch on message. Me do back Ghana. I will take you to Ghana. I will take you to Ghana.
o say o munni mbase say no mu o say no that one
So we say I will take you to Ghana.
I take you to Ghana na punishment sa no mo pe o bo pa kire nkwa
Ase maame bi ka se mema kakaya achew.
aha
I take you to Ghana and Kolani. I will take you to Ghana. I will take you to Ghana. Open so brabo say ya.
Tamai entina me ka se onim obi obeka so odi ne babeko Ghana ne ba no besu bia no na omo bra ho. For instance, when you acid and I say oko obi a si dan kakra ya ma efie kra e feche mu dan ya mutitimu wa hai obabie no ade ne ebeko a uja no si watu tas wo fie anu na ka ba so o flowers bisis e ho enche a wo ankasa wo watu nkola no kra bebusa say what out is it for you ana me boa
Etu aboba. Me say mo fa mo ni mehwe Ratry Park. Na mo mehwe abrofo nkwala eku ho no mu da bia. Ratry Park.
entino
Bantama wan fa ne ba nko ho da no onya akwan tu ye nti wo say ade pani ho.
thank you oh chama entina me kan me say obi ho a wo de onso obi ka say obi see my daughter can't wait to get to Ghana because odu papa ni fia ye didn't bag ko see them or pentim o pia banim ho because be tax ya tutu kube ya se da bia side bi ya toward ya fa ho now here enema egusu no ye gate ya di remove to bie akola bia ni wa na ninje enti munya nkwase asem no wuntimi si down papa nkasa wo de oba ko Ghana for punishment we ya kwasea
Hey,
tell you
it's true.
oh yes
Oh, it's true.
At times we have to be assertive and say certain stuff.
Parents, I will take you to Ghana. So my brother say I will take you to Ghana, and my brother say I will take you to Ghana.
I'm not lying, but I'm telling you the painful truth. When you have a house, I'm not saying when you have a home, house, ankasa. Ankasa, what's your 3-bedroom be? What the aye gusu kama wa boso security guard wo hosa no what to task wo fie honom what be flowers in ku baby won chen o baby ani ho a wo di be free UK akọ Ghana o be suda me boa.
It's true.
I accept that. I accept that.
Why are you people
What
telling
I'm
us?
saying is, no, bear with me. What I'm saying is that we can convey the message and still get through to a lot of people and have a discourse without having to be insulting.
No, but the insulting it comes on when I got angry, more angry because
Otis ya no mo reni resource on Ghana ya na wo
Andra,
Oh, but
it's
okay,
1 minute.
cool. So
Andra, me call Kofi Garbin a page. Kofi Garbin is one of the people they always talk down on the country Ghana. Take your time and watch that guy. He is constantly talking down on Ghana. That guy.
Yes.
okay, so bear with me.
He was listen.
So
he struggled.
So bear with me.
Okona mo me nkan yetwi.
That guy, said that guy no, only Dr. Jekum ni sa we mu no, almost struggle with Ghana. Break. Somebody like acid before we took one no be ho. For me be took one more down ho me want me car near deal fee. It was
Obiano Abobra Bia or Qua, yes,
thank you. It is angle for no can. Oh, I said, Ghana no, Omufi say Ghana no punish woman because when if you if you are mammy die crano, and cross on that day. It's no, onu be piana, unya, baby daka crana, I want it and cross on the one. Offense we na brabo. Into a back casa look.
Oh no, I understand that. I understand that. What I'm trying to say, hold on. What I'm trying to say is this. No. Listen, I said, I will never defend anyone. I speak. You know, we are of. No.
Artist. I said, oh, say me come in slow. Me woman
no. So wo bi adi na wo bi o ti bi di ne nsabon kumhwe ne ayihwe akoa bi wo Iran me refi ne din okoka Iran fo ho asembone bi kire US fo ena omdo oba dada no wo Iran ni o okọ ni kuro Iran no omukun ni pai ne hwe mu miye no to ne nam to twene.
What you say?
Because so okan ni kuro ho asembone Iran.
Of course.
Ya ni Ghana fo kan ye fa na kra.
Yeah.
So
I said, listen, when it comes to this conversation, the people that sit on the side and make noise, this is that, regardless of what they want to say about Etuo, they're not coming to me because they cannot have the same conversation. Because if we compare apples to apples, they've been here for 2 minutes. What I'm doing in this country, what I've done in Ghana, we can't have the same conversation. So I'm not entertaining them that way. What I'm saying is different. I'm not defending anyone. All I'm saying is that let's have a discourse in which
it should be devoid of insults.
We can.
Bible
that's it.
Bible correct me ka say we say ya we kwase ya odwedwentwie ade bu ho ma we ya the accolade
Nana Kwame, listen. I said, you know, yesterday I was shooting some video. I said me bro friend ya ba me bufu ana me bro friend abaka kraw. And then
Ghana Libya before and bro.
And I said we started programming. I said, was it not good? Man,
why are they? What kind of fairly?
No, Mama host no. Say me dey no. And she said me say oh no me chirawo. Wo dey na me chirawo no.
Obeka brofo bia ma kire na hadada. Won so na kire ma dey. Wa ntimi amena ehu se wonim. Confirmation press traffic light wa ntimi anka.
Me ba wo dey na me chirawo na da bia akona. Ye friend aptosi. What?
We dey kofu no mo. Efu ya papa.
Hey. Eto, I don't understand the English you're speaking. I'm scared right now.
No, wait, listen. Who dey emfa no nto. Entino, who dey he say e bia me ka say obi di Ghana to fam. Ghana hospital be na wo. Ghana. I sa kwase we ya fe no ayi akwawe. Ye fe no tips and gist no. Okache obeka say Ghana. O say Ghana passport benefit be na onye free Ghana passport. Uyale unya baby nko da be na uyale ya free ambulance o Ghana e baye. On cross sam.
Okay, so here's the thing. It will see sometimes you have to look at sometimes you have to look at the mindset of these people in order to have a conversation or not. Because here is the thing, we all love our parents. Yeah? None of our parents are perfect. They are with fault. There are things that we would love to change about our parents, but we love them nonetheless. I'm not going to go and stand anywhere and say bad about my parent. Even though they did, broke, rich or not, they did the best they knew how to. So for me, those people that sit there and talk about Ghana in a foul way, you take it as you're speaking as your mother, because Ghana is your motherland. Regardless whether Ghana is perfect or not, it should be something that you are proud of, that you sit there and boast about, right? But my thing is that my thing is I'm not going to do the insult thing because it's not my lane.
Pearl heaven.
Oh, Masa, it's just no. But this is
the Obia would di Ghana atem no ye kwasea. Onso se wo bu afu wono ne de na waka no ntu ni akro no ye den. Oyo hena na so ye ma.
But I said between you and I I just said the same thing it was saying without actually insulting.
Debbie,
So those people that
some
understood,
people are
understood.
speaking nonsense. And over the tree, no.
No.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. No. I said. What I said is you cannot go and stand somewhere.
The thickness of a road to insult the country Ghana. Kofi Gabin, the thickness of a road, asphalt, and then the land. No,
see, Iran, EBAB, or more per girlfriend, the man, and more dad and the Nico Iran, or Mukuni pie in the shoe, and Mummy, no one, I won't check it. The insult of 1 year doing here.
No matter
what,
it was but look, I say, when you scar, where ain't now this can echo.
It will obey. Me can't say be actual hair, and come ya will ni pay by how obey your me dear my ferry pass will be this uncle man was say, because me it will ba my court Nigeria more than twice. Or who say me catch it and a baby cry near maybe 1 year the other. It will so compare chronimi and one. Ye Ghana for was your Nigeria for hope, so Mukrobe, ye Nigeria, and I was a Ghana for hope. It will be Nigeria down. A fact, and I make say Ghana for one with your Nigeria. Ne could 3 days. Never Nigeria and better to Ghana. O Ghana ne be say East Legon. Ama wo Nigeria no ayeti say abu gata nchenho. Sana be Nigeria the corona say.
Oh, Etuo, what he's saying is a fact. Have you seen a Ghanaian gone to Nigeria and make videos saying it's heaven? No, Nigerians do that to Ghana. We don't do that to them.
Oh, and you see, what him say? Ghana for now. Ghana for now. Would me be Ghana need bank and then near see the one. Or no water Ghana walk places. Our Baku Park, we say Bruni, Sea Park, see Bruni. I mean, only me see obi serious biano. Who is some class, some da.
Kofi Gabin or Shagana, who by the end of the day, no, I crack Kobe. No, tilapia. No, or to two in the kitchen.
Massa English in my career, why so by English in my fear go away.
I think said yeah, a trouble by a canoe. It's very true. I think it all depends on the person's prior experience in Ghana before coming to the UK.
Yeah.
Ghana, I don't know, me baby na me kubiano. I'm proud to say something Ghana ni. Matna hache, me wahano mo passport, me ubi bia, but ubi samia. I don't know. Me can't just say me Ghana ni.
Madam, don't say you don't know, you do know.
Say
it with your chest, you do know.
My when is me Ghana ni fi Ghana. Mama be same now we Ghana anyhow ye wo me say enye just ya wo me wo keke me ko school wo my ye bibia wo ansa na mabekro mu ha. Talking about the education and so me ba wo school wa ha me di omo education wa ha na me de tutu enyoma ho a they are no omo nye 100% enyoma bebre wo ho no omo ni enyoma bebre wo ho omo ni compared to obina ne ba wo Australia na omo kanema omo wo school ni ma ekrom anso omo wo nyoma bebre omo so eni nti ye de na wo dwen se Ghana enye to the extent say we be catching for say Ghana the whole yet is a hell. And
yes,
me Ghana now wo baby papa na wote now weni agi ansa na wa be kromu ha no e kromu ha no mo enyoma bebre nso nkoye wa ha omunye up to 70% impo mema we example baby na me ye adwuma no edru baby na wo hwe nyoma ekoso a you have to ask yourself say upon all the tasks na omo jini nyina no na omo ni nyoma bia ye de beye edwuma we dia na nya mikromu Ghana eye echen wo because ye ni enyoma
omo kankan bi ni omo se
enti eya na me hu obi na oye Ghana ni na wotna baby na woka enyoma na condemn Ghana na me ya me wanwasa aden Ghana be na woka ho asem because me Ghana baby na minimum no. Senya Ghana baby na me free ma bahana anka menye de ma ye no.
Me oba yo ni atipa.
Enti enkofu kasa bebre sana na me de ye me nwanwa. Because Ghana baby na wo be piano. Ade bia obeye piano wo wasnodwe.
Me see. So Ghana on ye do baby o on wi a wo be hwe wasa. Enye izo. Ghana on ye do office baby o wa. Wo be do on wan wi a wo ntimi ntrase o.
Eto me say Kofi Gabin odi no kwase asem wi no. O say na light pole or the train light e ko ni fie na ebu. Na oye call no. Only one day it was fixed. Odidi Ghana tell me na wi no. The fear our Ghana back home. Light pole or the train light benefit.
Me see jaw mun krasi some krasi for one see fie papa bi. What me see? Which who kasa oba do ba be ko Ghana because of punishment. Now now do be fia. Now do acid dey so meka no kura. Me nkonya egumi dem no e wo Ghana no. Me batima na me ma no ba ha gro mo so omunye okay wa. Mo homote no they are no okay. Because okodu Ghana no ne ho no odi agokoba obese down fun we ketu awe mu wo say e okay na wo ni baby panty atinti no so wo de o ma wo pa ma me nka sem de me ma ko Ghana sisia obehu because
on say omu coast me kai etu
say we do Wednesday so Wednesday no ade a we ya ne say those who are talking down on Ghana no and then what tackle them.
Me no me di atem say bi na na kwa me so ampe no. Because Chairman, Nana Kwame, artist no Endra, me hear video bi o baby no artist. Oh, frame me see video no say, "Eto where I'm coming, where are you?" And I'm say, how can you come here? Within 5 minutes, no artist do the kind of I don't want to mention BMW or DBC one. Huh?
Oh, stop.
Let me. Mami kasangwa siafu enyo omuni na mfam. Omu Ghana no, omu gate plan. Security man no obi bie gate no. Obi ha okọ Ghana okodo obi fie. Enti Ghana no punishment onamu na odi free Ghana buy no. Ebi ti say sa ayi no. Sa Dr. Jekuna na ni achia no kwasoya no. Unim onu na ni. Oh no, listen. Oh, tie.
Lion. So Mr. Lion. Lion T. Mobia can answer.
It's an enemy camera for no. One day on. Mercedes Sosi Sankwasi for Bemi and some when some we so. Omunkwa. Because I Ghana no punish war. E one kasana ujimi. Because one person be you may be any skebia two bottom. Because no one need a sonya so be too quiet. But you uncle Phobia wa or by Bruchen will be no who say, said the Nikutan or Ghana and Kosomuya. Sankophone come asem no. And to one now better Bruchen or be Jimmy who said, Emi Babruchen, Mamma Bruchak, I remember me cry hospital bay, Madame Metia. What Jimmy? What do you want from? I'm telling you.
I said, do me a favor.
Nana Kwame. Mr. Ross.
Yeah. Now, Kwame. Do me a favor. One second, Kwame. If you have a problem with those people, deal with those people. Let's not bring their wives, their children, and things into it. Because if they have a problem with it.
On artists and commode who foot who had my new feature, who highlighting Yama or up no so too much. Artists are what could remind No, because I don't want somebody to come out tomorrow.
Ayana omu free Ghana ne beye omu masters no US ne Canada ne UK na aya certificate no omo di free Ghana na ya brofo no omo to twene ana say omo present different certificate.
Yeah, no, what the act is about. What the act is 5 years.
And then I can
Certificate
see
na-
what you age, man. They are admission. What they
What
buy.
I say?
Oh sir, nti Ghana certificate na na ya omo de be
converting.
masters wo ha no.
Oh, yes.
And that's what the NNG that's how omo present different
it's not only
certificates.
that, and it's not only that. Some of banner at a classroom yes, yeah, at the end of the year, and Hannah above no most and maybe from Yajin Yajuma, but the papa no from
Meba odem pacho. Odi opa omunko bia wako school akọ Lincoln University na obi so a wako class ai Saito sa beko University of Lagos na Cape Coast University. Na obu mienu no yefo mu mienu ntena edan ba kun we wo ha na kwesi abrefa buzi a wansu ade ama brofo no owu ye kwa omu peniti abie mu arade na odi omu mienu matena se na omu hwe se who is who ni hwe intellectual na omu ka no ye fast ni obo ni hwe kwasi obibini na timi su ade egu ni mental me ye brutal enti ye kan di sua we mu no ase omu ni computer side ni na omu ya me fan say we no aba omu ya you but ye kan di sua pa
I don't know yako. I don't know India for ne
Exactly. I think so. Obina or Ghana and dream say a chrome had a bibia about it, 100%. Meaning dientia. Me baha bibia me de buy bia Ghana. Me bedru hano. I was really disappointed because me bano I thought say Obina or your lecturer or master's level no. At least only can or be one a doctorate. To my surprise, Mamina or the whole head, now only at the time, on starting a master's simple. It was through this year program on the job program and or the benya sub position. About the research aspect of the course, she was struggling because almost per se in a different way. And I make a chance say I didn't think I was say because we say your degree will not be seen as a research degree. And I had to stand up for myself in a way.
Big boy
young crow for Nibio.
Someone so as in English. And I see the I uti say no or channel me program no me call me manu school on Friday. Unum say me could drop you away and never do side with delivery be am the coy enti omo maame no nkwala no maame no friend say ya chi afie na wakokunu nti omo friend say omo fa afie nkofie and I'm say afie omo fa nkofie say about 147 afie omo fa nkofie say me be ho nti maame nko me two car park o me koy na afie omo de na afie ahye edan bim and I'm say where is afie
you know no inclusion center no
your friend say inclusion center thank you me koy no
udi boni ani ado akwa kwasho bi schools ni bi so friend isolation center but isolation ni with negative connotation
enti me ko do one now say why is afie no say afie is in the room now say why is she what is she doing in the room there say was been kindness with the tea akwa no been kindness enti wana me now say why is afie no say the afie is in that room now say what is she doing there and I say the afie is fighting with this boy and I'm saying two people are fighting isn't it so why afie is in that room why is she in why on one can say on mama bro from mama mbufu answer and I'm saying why afie is in that room what is she doing there so why this boy is praying why afie is in that room I need people I want you people to release her now why do you have to detain my daughter Wouldn't say them tell me, after no more face security, say security no come now. Security should come and do what? You can call police. Let the police come here. This is getting too much. Are you people crazy? Because I didn't see that. Unim, a koba yani nano. Na to me do how your teacher no buna ni chirame. Say omu yes I didn't omu yes unim. Boy no kran e ko kan me bano so nani e di wan fa nche unim say omu akora na titi me bano eminimu sei. Ani do omu ahu. Me afie no so me bana akora na jacket ne ti ye no kohwe eni to omde me bana hyedem and I'm saying what are you people doing
because the way they operate is that even though the boy started it, your daughter is supposed to report it. She's not supposed to retaliate.
No,
that's how they operate the school system.
How does she? My daughter is 9. My daughter is 9. So I know they are no obey defense, self defense. Okay, ono so kwade. Enti ade na toye. I didn't know omo detail omo mienu na odanum.
Etu me say adia kwasi broni beka akire bibini emusa question no. Ebe ma wo chena bi broni beka say ebini vitamin Y ewom ti bibini ni obedi. Adia obechire bia nti ase ewom.
I'm telling you.
Adia broni bechire mu bia nti say bibini a odi hu beto so say wo kire wa adia we anya dai so mu we bebe broni obemu se sei ni enso na enkwase asem. Ubetie akwa akwase bia na mame famra school ne de no a ye ka no. School dia omokai aya na emwa Ghana no ho ayese wo ye this year na wote ye kan say ahemfie na yetimi ama na ya be yese wo no ye omo odi bi omo frɛ omo sodofo omo na no aduane wo ahemfie ne ade wa kwaka say abusua no ne nso wo ye this year na wonim say wo ye this year ada ye be mu ahu say wo ye this year no a obehu no obufu di be si afu ni pe etwa wo ntro no anase etwa wawofo ntro no ama wo no aba besi wo so no anhwa enya adeketoa Ghana na ankasa no bebre ye Ghana fo bo mo nim Ghana ankasa omo nim Ghana mudro ada minim say wo platform yi so na Prince Young platform so na me maps bi de to ho no mo be kire niam bi mo hu Ghana standing in terms of Africa ankasa no Ghana so wo fa African continent ya Ghana ankasa ni mudro tisen countries ke to ebi na chen Ghana enema ni bi wakura Ghana bits an wo mo na make education ho se ka say education a country a or ma impeccable education aye Ghana sa nansen ya na Zimbabwe fo atu Ghana fo nansen ya ho na Zimbabwe kura so omo no as South Africa fo mpampan ni bi na akofo omo kakra na mo atimi aba betu Ghana fo na nya sa education di nka ade de sere Ghana no enka enkoye te se bia ade men kra na nke betim di asere Ghana bia keko no ya dia no ayiki no aha ye road kra ye chen bebre die komali ne kohwe so be hu kwan ya guso dodo wosan ya enti Ghana de ye mfa nimdie nsere Ghana nimdie pa na se Ghana ngomenti na wo ye Ghana ni a utu kwan kwa abrochira na wako head department bi utu kwan ya kwa abrochira wo be ko bon se dibre kesi bi ne da koma na ogina ho na hwetwa picture na de ayeye nwum ato ase ne da status na we wanim se de wada anyane aye Ghana de obi aye
I'm say hospital now hospital now every day every month be aye too 120 pound now we tua hospital but Ghana no who see hospital papa no mo jibi won mo try fa mo yem kwasi
There's good hospitals in Ghana if you pay for it. There's very good hospitals.
How much are you going to pay for the hospital bill in Ghana? But every day, me my inquire to me 120, me aduma too. Yet me how 120. Every month.
Ansana me no broni ne beyama mako UK no. School obusa am say me ko school he me bo UCC eno ano no. Me bo UCC eno ano wo de ko gina ba bi say university say wo Ghana e wo ewiase nyina. Ne ka say bia wo wie UCC, wo wie Legon na so wie K University na hwese ye hu a enipa wo ho no so me ya brofo be say 5 wa ba konim ede betia ya say ade bia wo ye ho bia ya ma ne nye tan ya akwanya mo papa bia wo me nim tibi kodu ba bia na kweka ne mo pe
enkoda the last time I go so meti e wa Babrin Saloon Mrs. Obio no ru saloon ma na abrofo 4 na eto mu din komo about senior emofamas the way children are behaving say children are going wayward now. Nemi Roma Matinko Monzi Nemete say Boni Bako say. That is why many of my friends and some other people I know are taking their children to Ghana so that they will bring them back after secondary school. By then they might have learned some life lessons and they've become calm. I swear to God, I was so shocked. Let me say that. Did you say Ghana? Also, yes. You say, have you been there before? No. But I know a lot of my friends who have taken their children to Ghana to go and learn some manners, go to school, and they will bring them here later. I was so proud. I will never forget that.
Water closet Musa, a casual job was Uncle one tibint with himself Ghana would name no.
Some people in the diaspora, Ghana, Omo no more catch Ghana won say yemfa Rasta and go school. A Wesley girls omo nyin kremo for the coach no almost said omo person mo dali to coach no.
No.
Who kwe question de wo the Rasta ko Rasta no wo the Rasta no kwe wo the Rasta no kwe dem school. Wo the Rasta no kwe dem school. Wesley girls a Methodist school our for the dad. Also what the coach eba. Your one no kukubu nsam maso omo the tasba to my son omo the idea na confederate community see am some ko school.
Ekuru we say your president you obey ya wo hwe me nyina wo yi Tanzania. Also omo the Afro eco schools say and I'm call more platform back also. And as omo the enkwala Afro no kro say spray o aye e be a red e be a yellow omo ye the colors.
Discipline every course
and amanfo comment was here and we be comment say Ghana we intimacy because Ghana yem sa morality yem fe ni agro obehu will be din agye neda ho o ye Ghana ni na obeka nkwase asem dia support Tanzania system no obeko we say rose hwan wotim so ye Ghana ni na obeka nkwase asem ewi akire Ghana fo ameka o moyi wo comment section ho no mu nyina di Ghana atemu kire Tanzania fo momo agimi o
secondary school.
Your coach and I empathy reduce a hand
Jimmy.
Obi on the back school, I could 13 years old. 13 years. And Colabi by me blog numa, me yajmo, a cobol 11:30 offer. Blog no, why it do have me call lunch. We are not me tesoro. Cancel one am yajman, me tesoro. Say you know my video. Na enkwala 14 omo bedi obi abedi wabedi akola no na akola 14 years ne twa kankan no meduame ho no
because that video na so oja panty bi kura
bi panty fi
me because that video
ni oja panty omo ja panty na go na wura ubie we na wura ho a na na hwentete fuwe a omo de titi nkwala because akola na yini tin so kama wa ye ni tia policy na nim kama na ne tweka nkan pa wo ho no meduame
lion ye isembu ha
what dia he on se mumuti anti no mo hwema sangofo we nyina behwe Ghana on e be din pa se obehu se 14 years akwhye obi banglo o di ne ho ho o medi o mukura o makotete ba bi we akete o
no kura wonye because aponchi bia wo twam no wo no hu ade eche e betinde
what you say onye dad
Ghana obetim no obi akoda wo fichira aponche ba ko hu ya ade beche na obi ate
itu ese wo she bibinsi itu ese wo she bibinsi in Ibre wo ka sembi and it's one of the leading things en ko focus obi wo ha oba abrochi ne the first time on the talk ha oba abrochi ne the first time on the high dan a otimu oba abrochi ne the first time okokati na park nso in this war sai ni park no musa abrochi ye heaven ati ase obi wo ha no baby oto Ghana na wan ye obi ti otwe ya ate aha no be ejuma to the first car to office abrochi no aye yaba no. You cannot blame those people. They need to be educated to know, say, if they had done the same thing in Ghana, they would have gotten even more than what they have now. So they should stop talking now on their country.
Yeah.
Now they have me see give you Okroma. Oh Ghana no age more Vodafone. There was cycle no. What's the Vodafone now was cycle no cycle where you want now. Otherwise one cycle tiptoe lane side. What say Vodafone.
Yeah.
I'm going to office so
you can say kokomemi asan.
Aha.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, sweet girl okuta ne car nice one oye adwuma ho na katuanso wa ko university a wo do awie na no ne profo oba krumu abeku asan beku school woni adwuma oye ye ma no 2 hours no akoye ebi wa oda ho ani afre no wasanfa bus ennam awom no akekere na wasobre na no and I'm saying
I don't understand though. Why?
No say because onu timi ko park ne car na ko fa kroma no omu huru wi ano ya pepam na yedi ni kia ma no madam na ne bag sim no obetu ko
confirmation bias or
do say
omo ba abrechi kan no man kan kra nchire
what you say it is uncle fu bi no omu na ye side confirmation bias ana me boa
no
watch confirmation by watch
when we auto posti
yeah mesay no etu
ba ko na confirmation bias na jina ho na
we are we say Okude to Ablako assign a memorandum of understanding. Say, if Ghana youth and Serbia and Japan, we are away. So if your ministers are at the forefront of cutting the youth to all these places to go and do these menial jobs, who is to blame?
It's almost foresight light and a boom.
Politician, they always want to hold glory in the eyes of the masses. Into one only yamana say, so what me free Ghana and Kuya Japadiano, or more capitalize on Sa Adrian Boneno, so no more year or media generals where we need election. Politician need you be no. It's what you here. And it's all passes here, me and say, yen I condo toilet, on being import to be a mayedi, na yetimia to Abama or and the politician and Coressa do ye dear questionansa, no name press ye mouth. I know ye. And it is said, you know, one number ye KGT, now do see pocket armor. And you say,
it will what for your so you
now you must be a najo to doing the right thing.
It will what for your so Jenny. And then answer.
For so Jenny.
Was he a friend of doctor?
Rob, we're not doing that.
Okay, I don't know. See,
one of the people was a dying hiding. Be Joe dance, maybe the Joe dance, Tiara, and Eco Quarter. Also, we need space for book case in amount because what percent business in the Korea, no way, Gemma. One, the teachers are a scam. As a time, we are also a credit card over to me. Or a credit card.
Come on, dance who was see already.
I see. Doctor, say, Obi Akwa Ghana Army, enlistment, Emma Fano. But she doctor was social media. Ghana's idea, a military fool, or so one to one qualify.
What you say, I Ghana no far Obian and Yaseo, or Amu. Obi Kwame, I sanity, a woman taking you on.
Why not go fast as you move by?
Oh, Debbie, Mummy and Frio,
Debbie, who won
your enlistment, they have a boy, and who doctor also was no, and for which I Ghana military, I hope I say, the Ghana military doesn't even deserve the guy who was born when your military was UK. In so often the particulars, how can social media? All those things amount to talking down on your country.
Then you say you can say more to me every system minimum amount for a bypass protocol. There, send your homes when you could once will be out.
But I said, and then I'm a assembly say, said the Ghana, ye can say, Katash Shane Proyano. You can honor their share a moon. I'm brofilizing. Yes, Freddie B. Friends, protocol say express DND. Utia Obia the lines when I say big take you 1 week or 1 day.
Oh, yeah. I know what I say.
Premium money, I can't. No, yeah, brofone, agent premium. Oh, dear, most of our brofone talent.
Exactly.
I know the among count.
I don't know why we hail Ahanomo for too much. And yeah, BBO, I don't know, but so we are Juma baby, especially what more healthcare anymore, and in your be winning in your maybe more. Wukasa, Ubeka say, now they into waiting kiki when no about Ghana no. Omono, would you watch? It's a difference be any. Omodu baby fair enough, but we baby na omodu any the amount of sika omoji free nkofo na omoye adwuma wo krom ha no.
Enya sem keto.
Enyo man na to me enye na eye sometimes very abhorrent like ade na mutu me nya ade we. Sika bebreba omoji nyina se Ghana eji se sika no emu quarter crampo na enka baby a Ghana besi na enya agro enso bibi kitwa na opese wonye no ekuro we befa ekwan bia so abaji sika afiri ho to the extent say nkofu kura ye adwuma wo online TikTok we ni crampo no omo baji tax afiri when you net no
TikTok no kura enya quest kakra na enya o TikTok no omo sa the tax abehye ho je say I was a scan bar, no, the information you have. TikTok now, ya sorry, I hear video, Kakana, my quest, Kakrano, Ube say ube feel it tax information now udi tax na be so mo mate. Kwasiafo we unum kro no mo bo.
Enti bisa wo mu se adenti na yeni se wo yare na wo frɛ 999 ana 111 unim how long a wo begina so.
Na on be few kra no wo jira so kra.
Eno na ma me hu ni se ye krom Ghana enye saa. Enye bad krasa. Because womu all this way now womu nya yet womu ntumi meet even 50% of the expectation. Enti na moma ye ton
we kra ye ntwa bas ye krom ye do betu kam na ye do ko ye betu ska no.
Etu aboba mo hwɛ sɛ yi a media kana mede manu asi na makope nkomo fufuro bi adi. Enframa na ye kama pa. Oma ni mo de. Na adeɛ baako ne sɛ etu mehwɛ the ripple effect. So eba obi a etre mu sɛ abrochire no na ye ansa etu aboba adeɛ bɛn na ɛbɛba. Deɛ bɛba ne sɛ babunu bi obenya akwanya wɔ mani mu bia ehu sɛ akwanya no wokura no. It yebekwa akoba se e wosi wotimi a break chain no ko beyond the perimeter of the country ofri Ghana na woko ene nyi obia nso ne betimi akọ enti bebre no abe westi wo makwanya ekura wo mo abrakọ betimi atena ho atwen abrochire na ento wo mo da na ebeba sa no mo ase akwanya ni nyina wie nto mo ntimi nya akwanya ni biem no mo de abobra wo manim enti eba sa they become liabilities omo ba be dane like akode edi beti anipa ene obeka ya first wo si dan na se wo ya dan no na nkotena ho no a kronfo kura anim site wo be no so ye ya no mo kwatwetwe cables no ene tu wo ba me ka kire wo se ene se wa hwehwe wo dan no enhwehwe na se woni ho no a omko yiyi no enhwehwe ni nyina se proof no omko tutu begele proof ni nyina ho ekoton alomi ebe kakra nhwe a wo bo dan so se wo ti abrochire obebo no obekona obi atu dan no so akoton ani nua ni nyina foforo yeso osa abebo so biem enti enye bi baba be she boys ni trimu a ohu ebe kaka na obi a beta 2 hours per wo Ghana obi a beta 2 hours na wode hours na aka no abekure tu abegina ne mantem so wode bo no an ho ban because me man no wo no aka so mutimi bo branya hope wo me ani mu nyina no ya diminish hope na wo mu nyina hu ni say so wo ntimi amfa kro no so wo mu ntimi ni di ene South Africa hwe South Africa ne wo de ka ewra o garage na kronfo di ka na chi wuti break ya no omo arobe no omo de ko enso nya sa na netie ni nyina so abrofo na ama na akoba sa because opportunities e wo no omo claim ni nyina entim se yemfa nko adwene eye wo se wo de wo betna abrochire de wano ase Ghana na obi ehu se Ghana nge no wo afa ekira be ye japade e wo fi a ejapade no ntimi metren because sa boys no mo obro no so na ebi hu se wakwa abrochire aba na sika tetawo that is slow entu baba ba be duru fie no na san krofo nyina ehu ni so omo anu aduane e wo keta ase na duru ho no mo a mo behu nyansa nyame nhyira wo bia na mede manu asem no a mede egina ho no mede koma Ghana afi ne kakra nyina mede ne nyina ba awie ya na adwe nyame nhyira wo bia obi a ntimi ka wo Ghana asem mu bia
dawa untimi fama wiye hwe untimi fama wiye sa am se wa yi ni ho be ti
o ko tre bia na sha jim from kakra o do na fusu no
kwa kuma eba o yeah kwame kuma bere party acid en nafa nsa kwame kuma bere pa
we I want
ba se ni bi na ba se ni bi na ba mi social media no hu abrofo no kura ba be mo se ba di social media na ba ye social media na bi aba amaye hu de yakọ wiase se abruki kura sa hu ni ha hute ni abruki otom see an ni minua bi de wodanim o si ya da fo 15,000 pounds o man kan ni bi 3 years ni o friend no kronfa o so no all the US no ba kuruma 15,000 pounds that time 2022 mon ka kro discard e otna Ghana ho ono mu ye aduma nyaaye wo twa man kan ni o kuruma say 3 years ni on fa no call 15,000 pounds
enipa he krampo na omo krom ha ombetimi e save
woni bibi saa 2-3 years saa di pakuri aso atena Ghana e koso abobra na ho nkire no
yeah
this say be say nye jimi promise ya after 15,000 pounds in the news, any pay or that's why enjoy Abrabo Ghana. No one channel. Yeah, can say we are no be able to end up with it. And now one man.
Now, Kroma, I didn't know. Oh, say, Upa man and send you unpaid 2 days. No, we shall in 2 days.
So hot.
Unpaid.
About 15,000. I come out will be nearly.
My sister, 15,000 pounds. I bet in the parent Ghana or when you in the ma, no one children. But Obiti Krum had this as Canada, who wanted to study to Abokana. Because 13,000.
Ghana ain't bad. Me hunti me that for I brought for 5 I call Ghana. I'll almost import now one day. Inti I think said like who travel back depends on
Itu we me mamu goodie.
Auntie, Mimi Aba, and a bush for your
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Inti media meka say like Otu Abubakar, you know, I think it all depends on the person, their prior experience from Ghana before moving to UK.
Yes, I also believe in that. What is true.
I think Enono is part of the way they see Ghana and the way they see Ekromuha. And I think even regardless of prior experience, you know, Ubedru Hanma, if you are someone who is open-minded, analytical person, you should be able to analyze Enyoma. Look at our cost of living, standard of living, the principles in Ghana, and how we are brought
No.
the discipline
Cost of living is
and all of that, you know, should give you a reason.
This guy is very wise.
Your country say better than baby now one. Ahani de wo to just work, but ukromono. The reason why I would the just sit down and dissect it. The bad things in this country. And kwala with no discipline. Me shani the performance was school. Na me compared to me cousins in my Ghana, I felt Semibano was way behind. Until I had to come in, find a way to bridge that gap. And then Mibano the most we say warm class. And it's all because of me effort and me putting into it. And where did I get that from? I got that from Ghana. I didn't get that from here. Meba omo headmistress who me catch and said, whatever you teach your daughter at home, don't stop. She's the most respectful girl in the school, very caring. And if I mean that braces me a free year. Minye free Ghana. It didn't remember cockot na baby na makase. Ghana, enye. Omu bisame, omu mami baby adebi omu bisam say, ehifa na wobani die oni me bani kache me say wobani nimwei, onimwei, omu nchira omu wo school ye de no hu ye. And my catch say I invest time. A woman will say, woman no call school, woman bed no more. And I'm saying, no, dear, me baby now me free. No, I always use Ghana as an example to them. Me say me baby now me free. No, oh mommy will involve in your academics. Oh papa will involve in it. And me no have just find a way of doing it. And they want to when he find it free. And then I'll tell them Ghana.
Yeah, and what I say. Ubeko Ghana na se ebia wafre akabe 2 days no wafre say oh omunko yi uki mimi da obi anamu na wafre say oh yenko yi kiss na yenko prapra ho na ewie ni video chiro na we say ya say obed pa na ubeko ni clean toilet so na okwa ubetra akika kwase asem
Daddy
anti no ya mum fasa ode mum fasa nkrase fo no mum chen ekwan be na akokase na ekwan na nye ekwan be na nye
Kofi
But then I
Gabi
make
ni
a
di
show
we
assemble
jinsu
back
bia
home.
Kofi
Me back
Gabi
was
we
school
jinsu
and
bia
a
Kofi
teacher
Gabi.
na catcher and say, Africa, Nkwala, Ekosisa. Oh, I can't remember gemstones. Normal try to refine it to sell and get money to buy food. And then no now yet Africa. When you must have me banny catcher or say, my mom is African, but they don't do that in Ghana. Or catch a teacher no. Also, yes, our Ghana, no, we say teacher and for Africa, and a teacher say Kenya or saying. No, say, okay, which part of Africa is that? My daughter was able to challenge that because I've educated her based on those pictures they show on our TV, saying, say, Kwalano, a comedy omu, and no money, a yomu yani yoma when I told her, say, it's an old picture. And you know how I'll be
This year
educated.
it TikTok sika mema na benye dinti. They will say anything about Ghana to get TikTok money. They will say anything to
why do you have to who free for mama Junso, person kata mama yisu who the baby pio ba ku jina bonti say
Eto mama mi sa question we. Hwe yen hwe de ekoso TikTok. Hwe amo tia brochira amo da bia e preach say na ho na ye na ho na ye. Amo say TikTok yi bae. Majority of them are done bloggers. Majority na TikTok na omo peska. Enti se wadwuma na wo ye no. Ekoyi ma wo said you claim say eye na busa say Ghana for do say kran. Ye ba han ma ye be say ye data ne ya de ne be kasa wa ha ko.
of course
Ye nya faso bia say ye nya faso from TikTok. But omo etia brochire no. Omo take advantage. Esan say adwuma mo ye na enso mo no. On say majority na dane bloggers.
almost had the JJ coins were true.
What you say?
ebi dem say ya frosters. Tips and just some beju
Omo
store.
di sika wa kire. Won so obegina ho no ma.
Raw.
Preach.
Kwame, about some of Kwame, yeah, Mamus through
Yeah, Monsieur, near more man for Dinkan sending down on me and Kayasem, me and Kayasem.
Can be
Obi claiming, say, the be a one year heaven. Baby, I won't want to hear heaven. What the opportunities are opportunities are
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah, but I you pa me show videos anyway. And then I'm about my day and I'm a fosro. Na mpacho kakra meka fa de amoka no. Ne obi aka no pa. Na e wo say ye hu say baby a efi no. Ye wade oye e wo fie. Ma betina krom ha kakra but me hwe ne ama bi e koso e fa nkola antiti mu especially. Si e ka se Ghana ye best say ye ha ye best say ma be ko school since e bi omo Ghana ni we ya. Na woni pa akono I me my idea will preach because kakra me hu fa nkola no school kom omonta de shem ene say yi bi omotwe e friend vipo se ho ahwan be bia me ye adwuma omopon omotim be choke ho pa na hwe de we nkola na ye wo ho a ya ahometi sometimes kwa no me as a mother me dream say enti da che me mai ikofo ba ya na say me mo ntena ho ana say we enti the American say koso na ye adwuma pa no because they are all
uko prison ya omu pie na hwe nkwala tuntu form ko na go
yeah izo
say nkwala ya ma because say ye ntia omu
ye untimi ntia akola because okotie no nso pebro so a ye beje oba na fi unsem
and omu
for bebre go through a lot
omu gine no yes omu gine fantiti pa bi o for original akoma akola ni tima ni de jo to opa sugar no obedi
o my de omo penalty say no one say omo ne na mo nti we ni future na ye pa ma ye banana bi nti mo ma ye hu say ye wa de o ye ofie ye be pe bibi kakra na ye de akofi na emo me won say yes aha no ene bibi aha na ye tena che say aha ye heaven aha ye say obitimi kan na mombra na say ni say ba ye mu bi aye ja ye juma ho ba ye no ye ya be hu bi ti yen so ye fry ye catch rom say chale adwuma o ye wo fie na ye o because we do hanum say seriously obi mu say obe ko school be we obe ko de but adwuma no kra no ahoɔden a obenya akɔ no kra na enye easy
Thank you.
The BI is a coco so Kagana Juma. We are reclana at Fia, Bosum so our salary I would Giana. One so I had and Tessa.
I feel the kind of conform about or bravo or more Ghana.
Yeah.
Almost feeling we were Hanu.
Some more, bro.
Compare Chrome Heart.
Yes.
What's a progressive society and the bio had now the same one vape Mujani.
I can't be saying it's almost what penny? None if you have any as a coffee garden.
One sentence, yeah, no. Kofi Gabin into one sentence, we're brown passport to us. No, go on Ghana in Massy.
Yeah.
Go on, Messi fell Marco down home. But you, Miss Medas pass or pick me.
Yeah, but
don't want to contribute to be about Elizabeth.
Some about platforms one day been a pass.
Oh, no, okay.
Now me police in I too on my name who send me back Roma.
Look
at me police in. Yeah, I started very good. I started at the age of 25 years. Now me very good, now me very good. Me try come up and cause I mean me made to phone the normal start police no. Nra chi I'm go train this go Morgana come here inspector.
Imagine
that. Look at that.
Yeah, at the age of 28. Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know. You know, let me do now for you. I can't put it. I can't put the name in Pekra because me papa bad. Me papa ka omo call. I it's a train omo call Nigeria na. Omo buy omo fa bibia man. Your number papa ka omo ade achi na wu yo buy na ade achi na wu ye. Nti na me dey control kwa dey me dey kan mama be dey control dey me to. And but 2015 na be me now for be achi America ye na be show America. And na me jam adwuma me resign by force. Me je me ba kwa man crowd me ma me ba kwa na me hwe ne kama ono so me feel me buy 2018 na me nya no krata 2018 na ma me wi. Na vede me kwa na mba me so me tu kwa be hwe no me na wi ya satam so me ni hwe me kwa me dini ma if WhatsApp na me ma na me hwe ma me fulu sa ti ebi akoma nti akwanto de me pa de na me kra no ade kra ma hinsa akroma no wo kwa o trene ya na o bakwa se biu ai autistic ankla aduma bi na me say ankla ai autistic me nti wo de no de makra no
so mo say do enwanwa sadia no obi sister bi say me may hu program ye be sheda ba enwanwa
it was a school na me yem aduma me say na ankla no especially 95% of ankla no I you know what I'm talking about. Across bio.
Me na we dey text o cancer out na ya me o dey kan because how mama me won wa abusa mun tapu we on o kan we na o dey kan we bi mu on ye beti ase
across bio nka omani sabio nka omunye ayi kakra enkwa ni na sa dane sa dane ntimi dey mi suro pa se
kase
me papa de semewo
kase kunkumfo no kunkum
eni se nti
na omu sedana uma bi I can't say na me uma bi wa o makoma be 3 na odo omu pia ana se yesi omu nya sika enti kromo a unum se obi okọ bompa se onwu sa we ni bi kwete
onwu sa nkola ni bi etu e ampa
anum de sika ya nkrofo
e ampa obompa se onwu sa nkola ni bi
I'm telling you
scared
akwaba akobe se ni nanka kraka ni tipa na o ma me panimu na ma o twe ni sia na se akwa ni we ni kwate kraka pa no
lion de kabrofo
dabi wudi amu ka mu on se kwame ensem ni kan Missy Crum and on Kwame. Ye be bibi be pretty yena yen ya meska wia yen chen ye found you. Mina me catch the o. So tens casunia sika pen. Me kan sika o. Bondu bomo me kanam de ato me kanam de ato. Enya mo amubenya na bia bosumi no kra. Ye no nyina na amubenya no kra musika no kra mu hu animu. Me boa. Obi a o see wo de year no wogi 120,000 pounds a year. Wo de year in December in ebe. On fa 10 months sika kra mra mbom ne ehwe. But you can't see Kabum. Why are you more way? I be must move way. Massa, don't joke with them.
So, it told me some to me can get money. So, if you do the best, fine. Me, but I mean, you have to be also one of the school crowd of US and something. I didn't know, was it or on the other at the end of a man, I 1,000 Ghana cedis. It will me say, and then me, I'm 1,000 Ghana cedis or the starting and Papaton. Me say, and tell who cross you on my detail years of Bruma. A damn call home.
Okay, I'll make us up.
I had been, and I'm done. Me, run the best. Within short time, I could dance in Ghana. Just say, me, Cocra,
I'll make us up.
And see, Miss One maybe you can't now, or most of them tell them also Pagana, Sabio, Obia, what you call a super Ghana, be another 7 organ, and that's a new Navy. Now, say, yeah, now, only the international be unfinding and to about, yeah, California is a level phone. But I said,
Confuso, and I saw Confuso. I am who say,
you want to compare, Sika, president, anything because the Morgan and fine, Morgan and police in it. And this come police in it be a par to 5 p.m. I'm saying, Sakuchi, Exia. I'm an apple of Antomanisca.
I don't know.
Yes.
Guy be by last time I'm saying I've been as an hour, so I was no a teacher new. But before I knew anybody, so no tons because we teacher no sign.
Yes. No, or a crabby assay.
Also, I'm passing out.
Yes, was about Cromono. Now, any corner, you know who say, I fear assassin or tower honor, a boabin.
But Ghana knows who police in police are tired in your friend. How did ma?
No, power, but Proma say, no, I do my problem to me. It's a good idea, and this can because Ghana now, yeah, we are doing about I will. What point? But I hasn't the idea of Bosnians and to get back like Ghana and get a Bosnian son and can scan even the same thing like and say,
Ghana, no, I do Friday. I will say, and I do the Friday, no,
it's what I'm messing to the cabin money. So maybe they be a 200 bomb on the enemy. Me 200 bomb on the enemy. My 2 million cabin because I'm a big boy.
Soja ni pon adwuma osanko shatade foforo koya another security adwuma wo baby foforo
obi say chuba me no break time kan bi chuba
ana soja ni ana police ni be na be pon be ka tro say
so you see yeah this is kind of but come on you boy ahoso adwuma na agenta it's and what they dey adwuma okuru man kasa na dey adwuma Ghana nke
now see I mean mu kase say me be pon afira me ko check aduane am dey be ko adwuma me ko say stress there before you know after me ko we me aduane a o cham dey be ko adwuma whole week
me dey me gina ho a me titi kra me titi me dey
enra fogasti ene dey nto oni how
me titi me dey me titi
they are living like students.
Yes, I should be a dapa so oria.
Nigeria ni am dey ba ni adwuma bia ni ho ni bukum ha ba ensem na o ka no utia ensem ni deep ya trap na ade ya di kodu akogu ba bi na ade ya copy so
to ye ba kuma na mo ni ho ye ba kuma na mo ne ho ne obi ta kuma na mo kasa asemi na mo ni ho ye ba no ya ni obi am na ntu yefo na e ba mu sa but wo ka am say ene e hot ya na mo da to
me say one say me nua wo kasa asem we wa hu say wo ba ya cha wan te sa asem na ba
Omo ati asem no a ye ka egusu ka ne still omo ba no. Omo na chatete internet ni so challenge no.
Challenge no.
Na awto omo toto omo panko. Den omo be share.
Me say, bro, it's like I mean the opportunity to go back to Ghana and be a police officer again. Like I'll grab it. I'm telling you, I'll just grab it again. More Virginia, Bachelor Virginia. I've been here for
Virginia.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
years.
See, I mean, how when you are stuck already, just try your best. Just kind of go back. So I say, you are all doing our best. You better find a way out. Every now what kind of madam to be a Navy new Florida or Port.
Benedict and Casayo. Yama Benedict and Kabi.
Benedicta ba. Oh, more than Casayo.
Also the dada Kabi.
Good evening, Vichia and you for. Well, a lot has been said. You two are my swabuna man in Colette. Then when you come once,
so more fancy and say, driving in Ghana, they do why more fancy. Let me money help you.
Okay, Bonito, man.
Maybe or Florida or a Navy. What you say? But upon my 3 p.m. Just a bread delivery. Delivery on Monday to Friday. No, you have $2,000 a month. Me truck, me call more, me off in a fire and me call down. Oh, I'm okay, Juma. What's what me see one day, $2,000 a month in only for delivery. And I'm sorry, your uncle, you can be okay. It's that kind of, and you didn't see you at the time with you. I am complaining.
I can't bro.
I can't complaining. Then I can't do an Miami or Ghana. Now we just have to the 3 road contractors or you got the snap bridges. Everyone, my friend certificate. My children boy say, I want more than the same. I do a talk. I said 1 month to come and side too. I come to 1 month and then I'm a private car for Uber. And I'm my other side job supporting home. But I was so relaxed, say, the million enough. But over Hanuma, Sister Bemo will say, if you want to get more, invest more hours, but more hours here,
of course.
And you have more because we got to plus in the journey and they are not considered, you know, if you got no take and see you must say or 2 quack on the lands, but let's see the man.
Well, a lot have been said. I think say you bet me I say. Yeah, na ya awakening. And I say ya woke man. Ya who say system no ya trap no. I just pray that ya maybe be a kwama yini na.
Yeah.
Bia ya pese ye wo fie no. Ebe because it's all dear me tie ne pa me ta join the program. I really admire what he's doing.
I see you always. Yeah.
If any fee, honestly speaking, because you have said a lot. The system now,
small part, I never pick up. I send verify from this year. I say, anyway. Small part, I wasn't a no fire, but that's how we are going to we check pay, so that's it.
Yeah. It was 3 years in the me be in the 3 years in the so 3 years in the me be in the
come be do what I'm gonna say, Honya, any what's that on the man for Ubia Metim office pa number 22 and we come to me buy Jumami and Korea so be o madro from academy Jumana. I create me bobbing to To me, to us, I thought I'm 20 minutes. Be a me police sleeper to office. Ah, be about officer. Oh, 500. Officer 200. Officer. Just say me won't tell me. Me won't tell me. Then I'm gonna be told.
Eh, you go for the boy. Omo tisa ni Ghana konfane sankan. Tips
Son,
tips.
listen.
Who
Me
to
from
police
son.
uniform for trouble? Don't try. And no
I'm
member.
Asan German for guests so crack.
Osanji forget
No, I know your uniform allowance. I know your uniform allowance. Now, we just say, and playing that people soon, people too, everything that's so good. That be out. Now, better than what put in the now better than what Bonibi. What
Me
was
dey
I put out
me
to?
dey omo na asha me man nsa. Me ba fie dey me say obo aboni bi. Hey, on obo
To be
fie
any
bi.
poem, that's I catch it. Oh, catch it. Oh, more banner. I want it. I catch it. Now from no more didn't come. I mean, now for be crying my case. I want to have and me too on for seven. Yes, sir.
Momra.
Mom na chewe.
Yes, sir.
Mom link me why?
Yeah, because someone to be here, who will be a cry.
Abochira babere wa wi ane to atwintwam we ya.
Oh, me buy a tour 10 years ago. Sarah Mena Nabia, me business catcher. Was it which now I'm who is and this is say, Bibia could say the way you be a and tentum. It's not bad, can be 7 and Nana. Oh, can be bought 5 years and something can be and can I come in the credit card, in the Bibia, in the car note. And Cascading like a Mayana Kako. Catch them, what's it?
Ya ni uri edi ya be tito mo ya be jiji abusani e de dwane.
Ah, boom, ya kokra.
It wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be. Na me no na me yobia. We change university.
Lion.
Yeah, why? Now I need
Yeah, Roy na ma kwa me wan bi shuta ase o kabina yemfanshi.
It na emba benefit kwa me pe. In so see 3 years me nya bi. See 50 years kwa me consider wo. No consider wo. 55 kwa me consider wo.
55. Who be call 74 no?
Me consider wo. Because me
Yama kwa me wan kabi. Kwa me wan.
Oh, sir, the Mokanin, Umeben. Last time, see, because Aquabi Live or so, it just said, oh, Germany side. I was telling the person, say, you see, Chronum wedding, and you don't advise your brother, say, Unchiska, and some well, system in a wedding, we had you make a crabby a task, I bet you task at work. As was still there, any to for no 2 no 2 to a month for any some rubbery.
Tips and gist.
Me ba cho. We dey me bra kwa me wa asem wa kan papa. Den tra o yesa ne se abrochire no ba ye no. Full time or part time or adwuma o ye no odi tua bills. Enti wo no a wabobo sika no Africa no. A wanya £10,000 15,000 wo no obebu. Edenya says can dia kwoto ne da so because we are here we are paying bills. But how can me brea? They will not believe you because so be wa Ghana no what me abobo ni sika no 15,000 10,000. Who are work Roma? Why on agent? And they are giving them advices because they can take their money.
Of course.
It's simple as it is. Simple
Yes.
because
Most,
even on this
I don't know,
TikTok.
Simple logic.
Exactly.
Ghana,
Even on this
because
Bakubisu wo Dubai. Akwa mu edu kakra. Mu jinko fusika.
Me pacho. Because even on this TikTok, from bashing Ghana, now it's becoming consultancy, whereby people are telling people which university to go, which course to go, which one do you want to go, contact me. Do you understand?
Yes.
And
Tips
this
and
contact
gist.
me, you
Tips
know,
and
please.
gist.
Offer. I don't.
Mo ba no fana nunsi mame no okanya da.
Mame ink kasakwana me den. Because after all this, you know, they will still come and contact me, inbox me. When they inbox the person, it's between the person and because on also research now or your mouth no on your mouth free because on also catch all say for the time there a consultancy and no one can say online consultancy. It is so I will do £50 cry. Wajusika.
Link no tips and just no link no was YouTube link in so £40.
Maybe and we are for like say if we have our brothers and sisters that are listening that are in Ghana, please, we are with Juma walk crowd or chicken. Meaning brother B from an opato you taxi. Sika Wenyam, he's always depositing money at the bank. Or Bahan catch and say bra over your ding. Because Juma from an opato Udisika Kuku bank or bank account mu kumate. Na hana oba no bra wonim sa hano. Se 30 minutes kra na be extra when you buying check. Overtime, so 15 minutes kra na be overtime na. When you buying check bra wona wutwi Uber and I said taxi where you private on your Uber. Taxi na wutwi. Who was casting obi o.
That is the
mechanic say yen no more or more Ghana no so wo Juma abroche de da ho. You are allowed to come and go, but the problem is what we are trying to say is that a more be entry would need Emma would sweat with 10,000, 15,000. I found the Ramsey Bay student. A brother would need some masters. Emma Yambu. That's all we are trying to say. That's why we are trying to advise. Because Ghana na ufriba. And a Ghana nya so counting the room.
I saw 10,000 on your way. You're Ghana Nanyana.
Not the question. I'm out for Nipa Hin and also 5,000. Not just say, the young buffalo say, put your bills no we are. Oh, Ebek 1 week better, so I need the next bill. No, I send you reminder so next bill. Just Mama 2 weeks, crack. Yeah, somebody. Mama 2 weeks.
Stand away any now.
When you're home, pressure.
Pressure. Me coffee basa. I wasn't born there. I don't have many friends there. Me coffee. Me sure people are trading. People are making money. I have a friend in Italy. Ofaniama or Napoli. No, I could turn or Cantamento. Hoste. Adam me boy no kasa or say Beni. Winnie bibi. Ahana yeguno. Ye westi atamu na sa Cantamanto for man ska omo. Obo timi betu niema 5,000 10,000 wo yi the amount dollars. What told your man if you why no 10,000 5,000 na hakra no you say if you have more than 3,000 pounds I will cancel a investigation. Yes, system no they don't want you to have more. The system doesn't want you to have more in this United Kingdom. All this education your bar for you say cost to be photography, media arts, a waste of money.
Yeah, exactly.
No, a waste of money. But when you're being too far, so when you're being control, say, Mammy Faha, Brafa, a dear way, a Juma way, and say, and there. Why, pray Juma, the woman back run 1,000, 2,000, but so many so not the one way 150.
Awesome. You can't even buy your Ghanaian food even buy because the Ghanaian food is quite expensive.
Me salon 3 times a week. Me wash me tina.
Exactly. That's my main thing. I do miss that a lot.
Sika 70 oba nso a no aye afro so onye afro no atwa e system ni. And I was born here and I'm growing. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, what is this? Is this life?
No. You compromise so much. There's so much compromise. It's not healthy.
25 pounds.
Me say me here every 2 weeks.
Me buy for Satan. I just 10. No more just 10. Be just 5.
Into one we are where Rasta. Me kwa me dread me same.
Oh, Anya Eto pacho we dey maame o se hunsa se abrante no na ya so ye den na ko hunsa ni
Nabi once why me on 90 cents so or no omo dress ni here na kwati bom
aso wo brotria just the name just breti ha kra ya leave no
But yes, so the ocean and flap now won't say swing you.
Ya
When a flap now won't say collect the right.
enuane no a yɛdi no sɛ chemicals no I think say your chemicals were too because me kura me de Italy compare her and never be okrom and sisi so when it comes to the enkolano ne yare e wo kroma no I have a feeling say enuane no a yɛdi no the chemicals are too much, they're affecting people. It's too much too.
Of course.
It's too much. But the last thing I want to say is that my prayer is that we will be able to escape. We are free to live wherever we want. We are free to go. Actually, matter of fact, there are some people, they lived in Ghana 6 months, they live 6 or 4 months in the UK. It's not a problem. All I'm praying that we'll be able to save whatever we want to save and move and do whatever we want to move. Because even in Ghana, if you want to have blood test, ultrasound scan, me call hospital within 2 hours. Now me result aba. Me won't catch me GP person me who me blood type. Or say me the yadai. Or say me the yadai. Or say just say me call your donation. Now see Debbie, me person me book appointment. No mo call checking me blood. And also no. On to me book mama sa with no reason. Till me call holidays Ghana. And I'm too far 37. Too far 37 years you're checking mama no so. You say.
Yeah, the way see her na your time no.
That was Obianko YouTube ne Facebook YouTube TV. Na monko like pages in the mind. I had them commoning na to kuku. YouTube TV. Facebook to YouTube. Now we send this guy so Ghana. Zens.
I mean, I wouldn't say no more rating 15, more than £15,
more than 50. I come up.
I don't know about that. I only know
Zens mobile app.
Yeah, my truck to form home.
Okay.
Try to form
and then almost switching me.
I can't see that.
Yes. Reliable and fast track. Any fast track.
Zens app. Okay.
Zens app.
Okay. Is there any promo code?
Promo code, but me. Oh yeah,
I'll download it and see.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah, I'm saying, and then the 15, I brought 15 cry to which man download the sense so now with the a transfer card they are called Ghana. The more I'm about soon, I see the more surprise I am. There be a Ghana agenda now. Say yengu ya mani who fee. Na mum ya bet no be man so no ya be kaya chi na ya tutu ye chi e den ya si kuntu hwan ya chi na ya damasi Lion bibi o ha betimi aka na
no waka ni nyina anti no Mr. Mayana me YouTube no ma ko no ma subscribe ma YouTube account no.
What's the name there?
YouTube YouTube TV.
Okay.
And Facebook also YouTube and more follow up on my energy. And somewhere a tea up be a call YouTube, a be on Facebook. It's somewhere. We are sensing Monday from Bian who na. I want to be that's an egg. I wish I won't say week here quedia. Busy and maybe I remember life quite be a Thursday, Friday more. It's ever sent share you. Yamin Shrubi, I am come be a no new be. Bye.
Bye.